I'm on a horse.
Okay, you teleport onto the fiend, this burning horse of evil, with the saddle, which wraps itself around. And according to the saddle of the cavalier, you can't be dismounted against your will, and attacks against it have disadvantage.
And I'm gonna talk to it in Infernal, because I know Infernal to try and have the horse be friends with me.
Great, now I have to roleplay a horse. They call out to her in Draconic, and she responds.
Wait, do I also see Sventisco for a brief second through the orb?
Roll a perception check.
Alright. Okay.
No, you just see this guard walk out.
What do they say to her?
You been there the entire time? No. And she got a natural one, and she says, Sventisco. I mean, no.
She says her own name like a Pokemon.
Yes.
Oh no.
I need everybody in the room to roll for initiative.
Oh.
Damn, that's so
Monty, your
rough.
girlfriend. Shit.
That's, she got a natural one. I decided she just freaking panicked.
She's trying her best, okay.
And she rolled a 2
Don't
on the
make fun of
initiative,
her.
so she sits there like an idiot.
4 seekers, and magic dampens sound in these quarters, quieting boisterous visitors and heavy snoring.
And other things. I mean,
And other
we're all
things.
thinking it.
Are we though? Are
mean-
we?
These cheeks don't clap themselves. Just saying.
Colonel,
I've been feeling
I'm trying to sneak
right,
around,
baby.
but I'm dummy thick. Clapping my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. All right, so do you guys just want to spend the night and then get breakfast and do this thing?
Please,
Yeah, let's
God,
go.
yes.
Yeah.
Release me from this hell.
But
That's
also,
right.
yeah.
You're on a bound. You're on a bound. Look, Ariana's out. Balvarex. Please take care of her. We'll be taking
Oh.
Mason as payment.
He's
Yeah, like the-
collecting snacks already from the food hall for when she wakes up.
Just thank you, Balvi. I'll owe you one.
Like as Garnet walks out the door, she'll just be like, "Yeah, we'll just say the drugs came from Balvi."
No. Basically going to stand up. No, Balvi, no. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. It's fine. We will not. No, won't happen. Won't happen. Garnet.
Yes, it's just down the hall.
Turns to Hathor, just what? How? It's
You get
fine.
used to
Never
it.
mind. It's fine. It is easy to see it more accurately from outside of the situation than inside of the situation. I
Right.
suppose that's why you have the friends that you have around you.
Kind of like claps her hands together. One of my favorite sayings is trash can, not trash cannot. So just do it.
Didn't realize your level up gave you an extra level in philosopher.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I honestly have very little confidence in saying I understand what you mean by that.
Hmm. Okay. Just do it.
Understandable. Have a nice flip him. Okay, one black card. That's a big success. That's a critical success. So
Court
this
card.
this is perfect. You already have an edge, right? So you can't
Yeah.
gain another edge, but you can double the effect, which means you can quiet both
Both
wolves.
my friends. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
God, I almost fucking died. I never died in a one shot. My heart hurts,
This
man.
game, again, you start out from very humble origins. You're not mighty heroes. You're just townsfolk. It's
I've been
easy to
humble.
die.
We're coming from
humble.
stupid origins.
Okay. It doesn't do anything for you.
Oh.
Yep. Sorry. It doesn't stack to
What?
become immunity.
Okay.
They
I
give
will
you one
give it
anyways
to-
because like they don't necessarily know. But yeah, everybody now has one potion of necrotic resistance.
I'll just slide mine over to Athalor.
All right,
you
you
go.
have 2 potions of necrotic resistance.
You got a lot of potions on you. You're the potion guy.
Potion
Thanks.
seller.
I didn't elect to become a potions guy, but hey, I'm not that magical anymore. So might as
Yeah,
well.
what else do you do? Am I right? So...
I'll carry the keg.
Got a celebration Gatorade that you can hose us with after. Iron flask.
Pop a cork out.
Don't ever do that motion again.
Why?
Disadvantage.
Let's say Mia Hethil, because he's right in the middle of 3-player characters. So, you know, him in particular.
I take it the burning didn't kill it.
Yeah, roll 1d10. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the rolling of dice, power fantasies, and laser beams. I'm tormented by gnomes. I will be your minister for today, your dungeon minister, and I am joined by Josie, Levon, and Ninja Man Matt. Josie, how's it going?
Oh, I was gonna say, and also with you.
No, they
And with
updated
you.
it. Remember, it's and with your spirit. That was after.
yeah, there
that
we
was
go.
after
Oh,
we
I
lapsed.
didn't.
It's been that way for like decades, but that was after we lapsed. So yeah,
Oh,
it was sometime after
Oh.
2006.
why did they change it?
I don't know. I don't follow the lore anymore. I'm not reading the patch notes.
The Catholic patch notes.
He was into the Silmarillion and the Hobbit, and like the Lord of the Rings. It's kind of one of those things that he's been keeping kind of up with, but not really.
Exactly. It's sort of like in the back. It's like, oh, sick. They have a new, new team captain, a new head.
He likes this
developer. That's
Aragorn
sick.
guy, but they made him way too white for his taste, so it's just really difficult to get into.
Anyways, I mean, how am I? Clearly haven't been Catholic for a while. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, saw Fellowship of the Ring in the theaters this past week.
I haven't watched it in
Nice.
so long.
There's the extended version too, which
The only version. We do
the
not
version not for scrubs.
in this house. We do not partake of the original cut, the theatrical cut.
Hi, Kaylee. Got my new ink with my
Mhm.
bunny
Wabbit.
Wabbit. What else? I think that's it. Got a spider bro spider
Spider
I mean,
bro. Spider. Bro.
spider to be determined, but potentially female.
Gamer is gender neutral. Spider gamer.
Spider gamer.
That's all you Greek people with "What's up, gamers." Chat is also gender neutral. So hi, chat.
Spider chat.
No, chat is only. It's like y'all. It's only plural.
Isn't spider chat? Is that like the updated version of Charlotte's Web?
Somewhere, somebody just approved a Netflix for TV movie with that concept where Charlotte Webb. No, but like in the
Pig
late
has Riz.
in the late 1990s and early 2000s, they did Charlotte's Web, but it was World Wide Web, the information superhighway. And now the updated version is Spider Chat, and it is going to be so cringe. I'm gonna post. There's an Instagram account, and the web is gonna have 6'7" in it.
Charlotte's
Oh
an
my.
influencer.
Anyways,
I hate it.
Levon, how are you doing?
I was gonna open with like a hello everyone, and this is how we do it thing, but my influencer vibes have like unfortunately taken a nosedive since I unceremoniously left esports. So tragically, that's all you get from me. On the Aragorn thing, I like the idea is like when he's like, oh, he was too white for my taste. It's like he went like platinum blonde, started wearing like extremely white clothing, as in literally like bleached white linens kind of thing. So that's the image that was conjured in my head. Just
Aragorn,
for any of those wondering.
He came back as Aragorn the White. It was not an improvement.
Yeah.
Matt, what's going on, buddy? Nice hat.
Thank you very much, and hello to you too, Dungeon Daddy. Forgive me, Father, or I will sin today.
You cannot be pre-forgiven for sins. That was a whole heresy. Like it's a whole
Hey,
thing.
whoa.
Isn't that what like happened though? Like
I mean,
It's
technically,
happened, and then
Jesus,
Dante wrote the people who did it into the Inferno and was like, these people are burning in hell because they pre-forgave sins, and
but didn't Jesus die for your sins? So like,
it's different. It's different.
you
so-
should sin as much as possible so he didn't die in vain.
There's a meme where like Jesus is looking, he's like, oh yeah, these are the sins I died for.
No, Joe, the religious community would be very, very upset if they could read what you're, trying to spit here from Old Testament. They don't care about that. In any case, funny thing from Levon was saying about Aragorn being too white. Originally, before they got Viggo Mortensen, because the people who ended up producing that movie did some really good string pulling. Their original plan was to get Stuart Townsend, who was Lestat in Queen of the Damned. He was going to be our Aragorn, which would have been a very, very, very white Aragorn, platinum blonde hair, looking very elf. That would have been wild.
Aragorn is now a rock star.
there was
literally, yeah.
Go ahead. No, I was gonna say there was another way I could have taken that bit, but I decided that was a little too mean for what we're doing here. I'm not Yasmin
Also-
yet.
No, I like the idea of Aragorn the sparkly white. That's
Yeah.
very good.
For those of you who don't follow the news, when they had the Lord of the Rings magic sets, I think 2 years ago, Aragorn was depicted as a black man, and white male nerds lost their goddamn minds.
He was
Shocking
also
nobody.
very hot.
Oh, I
saw
know.
that card.
He was
I remember you posting that
smoking.
card, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, that's a good looking Aragorn and Arwen. That was really nice."
This is the Aragorn I joined the Fellowship for, if you know what I
I
mean.
mean, so far, every depiction of Aragorn from my youth to my adolescence, I've always enjoyed. Even back when he
Even
looked
the
like even back when he looked
When, like,
very Native American, like
You're
it
not
was.
sure if he's wearing pants or not.
Oh my
He
god,
was
are you
very
talking
much
about
not
the
wearing
Ralph
pants.
Bakshi one?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, the rotoscoped Aragorn.
Like they literally the people who made that movie were like, Ranger, is that some kind of like forest guide? Yeah, sure, let's make him this like weird like Apache dude. And I was like, whoa, dude, like I don't know if these guys know who Aragorn is supposed to be, but I'm not against this, but this is very different than what I was expecting. But
That's
in any
also
case,
the one where Legolas looks like a fucking alien.
dude, like straight up. Remember the memes we've had about his proboscis eyes? Yeah, like really, he looked.
He's like our precursor to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, like he looks like he belongs like in high school. Like it does not belong. Like to me, it was very much like, okay, I get it. Like the men look very gruff, the dwarves look very haggard, and the elves look very like pretty women. Like it
Right,
was
hold
Legolas
on.
jump scare.
Yeah, Legolas jump scare. I'm gonna share the pain with chat real quick. Hang on.
And those of you who haven't seen my dog, now you finally got to see my dog a few moments ago. My
Dog.
daughter busted in to say hello.
He's a boy.
I just got back from work not
He's
too
a
long
good
ago.
boy.
She did not get enough time. Oh, he's a sweet, sweet boy. My goodness. He actually just
No,
broke in the room again.
my
He's just laying
God.
down. Oh, there it is. Yep.
Say what you will about the character on screen. The background actually looks pretty interesting.
Oh, the movie was incredible. I absolutely. Oh God, I hate how if you look up Legolas cartoon, this picture is one of the first ones that comes up.
I looked up Legolas Ralph Bakshi, and it was just
Oh, there is a. Oh, speaking of, I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to get to it because we'll be distracted for way too long. I will hold this comment till later.
the podcast meter is currently at 13 minutes and counting.
Honestly, like the hobbits from like the Lord of the Rings movies that we all know and cherish, look a lot like how they depict Legolas in this movie. I just realized, like, if you took his boots off and gave him feet, like he has a very similar costume style and hair. He looks like a bumpkin. It looks like a really pretty bumpkin. And the hobbits look like really pretty bumpkin.
The hobbits in the Bachi movie look like Keebler elves.
Oh yeah, no, the hobbits in that movie are It's very, very
Okay,
sad.
you guys are talking about Ralph Bakshi way too much. There's an interesting, for me not to make this comment, rather, there's an interesting video by Dan Olson of folding ideas.
I
on the
love
Ralph
Dan
Bakshi.
Olson. I love that video.
Yeah, it's a good video. I mean, all his stuff is great, but that video is actually really enlightening. It's fun. It's fun to watch.
Ooh.
I realized halfway through the sentence as I was like transitioning to my idea or my sentence that was like it sounded like I was scolding you guys for talking about it. I was like,
You're all
wait,
talking about Ralph
that's the
Bakshi
wrong
too much. No
vibe
more Ralph
entirely.
Bakshi.
That's the wrong vibe.
Oh.
Also, I thought it was funny how huge they made Frodo compared to the other
he's the
Shadowlings
main-
in that movie.
He's the main Hobbit. He has to
in
be
World
bigger
of
than the
Warcraft,
rest.
how if a character is a boss, but they're just like a human, they still stand like head and shoulders above everyone else because they're a boss. That's
Because they're
Frodo.
the boss, yeah.
Mhm.
In
Also,
lore height, 4
that
foot two.
original, like, oh, go ahead. Lore, what?
I was gonna say they're the biggest thing. They're the biggest person in the room, and then in lore, their actual
4'2".
height 4'2".
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious. But yeah, with that Lord of the Rings poster, like I'm seeing it now, the original one, it was so confusing to me as a kid. Like straight up, it looked like Moses like posing for the 10 Commandments, but instead of like being Moses, it was like this crazy ass wizard with a giant sword.
Wait. Which one are you talking about?
Here, hold on. I'll post it in our
First
little
off,
chat here, and Joe can share it if he wants to.
Give your cat some nasal spray.
Oh, dude. The first time and the only time I've ever slept over at Liz's house, this cat like got in my face when we were laying on the floor. Like my wife had the couch and I was on the floor in this little mattress that she gave me. And this cat just stared me down for hours. I couldn't fall asleep because it just sat there sniffing and coughing and sneezing all night long. I got almost no sleep. I felt so bad for that little guy.
We have her on allergy meds now, which has actually
Oh,
helped.
little
a
girl,
lot.
sorry.
Oh no, you got snot on my mouse.
Anyways, that's the picture I'm talking about. It's just straight up like fantasy Moses with a giant sword saying like, hey everybody, this is not a phallic image in the slightest. These children staring up at this giant sword.
Because of the perspective here, he looks like 30 feet tall. We have to go that way.
Yeah, it's like a freaking ice giant, like, hey, what up, little one?
There's forced perspective and there's this.
But you can see like Moses, right? You can totally see
I
it.
get it. I get it. It's very Orson Welles.
Biblical. Yeah.
As we all know, though, famously, Lord of the Rings is not a Christian allegory.
It isn't. He hated that word.
It's so funny.
Also, he used to make fun of C.S. Lewis for exactly that same thing.
They trolled the
their
shit
letters
out of
to
each
each other, just like flaming constantly. Very funny.
Tolkien almost broke up with him over Father Christmas.
Yeah, over Santa.
yeah?
Like, what the hell have you done?
You can't put Santa in your fantasy
They can't
world?
just put Santa in your book. And then every author ever proceeded to put Santa in their book. And Santa's always an Omega level mutant. And
John has played Santa before.
yeah, we did Santa in the Happy Non-Denominational Corporate Holiday, everybody.
All right. The podcastometer is at 18 minutes. We're ending this
Oh
now.
my god.
15 minutes. We started 4 minutes late.
Counselor,
I don't know
please
if that's
strike that
better or
from the
not. I don't
record.
know.
As you can tell, none of us actually enjoy each other's company. We just put
It's-
a front on.
It's true.
No.
We
I don't even know their names.
mhm. Meanwhile, 80,000 light years away, the world of Penumbra, a disk bigger than 1,000,000 Earths, extending out from a star, once home to the all-powerful illithid Empire, a dominion that extended throughout space beyond the stars into the planes, threatening to extinguish even the eternal battle between law and chaos. Brought low by their own thralls who developed psionic powers and rose up as one, overthrowing their empire and nearly making them extinct. statistically speaking. They went from, like down to 0.1%, which was still enough to have a viable population because the empire was so large, but that's not the point. Now, amidst the ruins of this once mighty empire, our heroes have found a relic, a weapon that they used to enforce peace amongst the most powerful of their kind, the Annulus, capable of annihilating psionic entities even as powerful as a demigod. With this, their prize, they hope to bring it back to the solar system called Pyrespace, where an illithid armada is preparing to invade and conquer all the good free peoples of that space. During this adventure, they have encountered some Gith descendants who evolved on a completely different cultural line than the Gith Zerai and the Gith Yankee. 2 warring tribes of Grimlocks, once also under the thrall of Mind Flayers, now for generation upon generation, living free in the darkness. With their prize in hand, it is up to our heroes to decide how they're going to leave these groups and then begin the long journey back. The other side of the goddamn galaxy.
I mean, distance is perspective, right?
Yeah. Long in terms of distance, not long in terms of it's going to take not long. I did the math before this session.
It was like what, 2 days or something like that? Sorry, 2 weeks.
Less.
I think the first thing is that did we finalize the treaty? That's the word I was looking for. Finalize the treaty between our white picket fence subterranean dwellers.
Grimlock knows best. Leave it to Grimlock.
Yeah.
What do you want the details of that to be? You have incredibly high level charisma, persuasion power, and stuff. How do you want to leave them? You don't have to give me the individual precepts and subcategories, but the broad strokes.
I think essentially what we were trying to do was to like stop their endless war by having them trade the Gith descendants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they viewed the Gith descendants as some sort of like inheritors of their what's his name? Arak, that's it.
A rock. It was literally just a rock the whole time.
I got a rock.
If only we didn't have ethereal evidence of who Arak was.
Ethereal evidence.
Which, as we all know, is the same as regular old evidence in D&D settings.
Yes. It is ethereal evidence is admissible in D&D court.
I'm going to remember you said that.
All right. So Grimlocks, they stop fighting and they trade. So they were fighting. It wasn't just a resource war. It was over who was the correct guardians of this holy site.
Because that was sort of like our insight. I think I got a fairly high insight roll into the fact that they would eventually start to fight each other again because they were,
right.
So I think we came up with the idea of having them to have a uniting force, like, but we didn't want to unite them too much so that they started like taking over, you know. So I think that was our what's the word I'm looking for? Compromise was that they start working with the Gith descendants. Yeah.
So both sides share the duty of guarding the holy site, and they are going to start trading via the gigantic tubes with the Gith descendants.
Yes, because
I think we're just
Arak told them.
Demand it. Yeah.
I put them in there. This is our get along shirt. Therefore,
I hereby declare, knock this shit off.
Here's my holy writ.
The last point of order for me specifically before I want to leave Penumbra, I want to talk to Boignus real quick. And I'm going to show him the mechanics of the spell Instant Summons. Basically what that is I can bring anything to me across any distance. But because I want to bind it to the item of Penumbra, I want to see if we can reverse the polarity of the spell, if you will, such that it becomes actually the inverse, that it's a beacon for us to get to a specific location should we attempt to target it again.
Well, I think you're overcomplicating this a bit, Yasmin. All we need is a souvenir. If we've got a piece of stuff from a place, then scrying, teleporting, all much easier. That's all we really need.
We don't know how Substair interacts with magic, though.
Well, then don't do Substair.
But that's the thing I'm interested in. I don't care the rest of it.
So grab something near the Substair.
I'm also being silly. I'm aware that. That makes sense. Do we have anything? I mean, beyond the Annulus, but that's also, what is the Annulus made of?
An unidentified metal.
Okay. Similar or different to the metal that was in the asteroid?
Different.
Okay. Like radically different, or
yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't do the light vibration thing. But yeah, if you literally grab anything from this place, if you grab a piece of a dead creature, like a dead Grammite that you've killed, or a chunk of the ruined city on floor 1, or a chunk of the tunnel works on floor 2, just like a piece of tile, as long as you hold on to it, I believe that will be a teleport anchor. And it's also better because instant summons requires a...
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. If you spend a year here, you could create a new teleportation circle, but we probably don't want to do that just yet.
What is the requirements for making a teleportation circle?
You cast teleportation circle in the same place every single day for a year.
What level spell is it?
5th.
Damn. Okay.
Why?
There's an entire entity of people who are beholden to us. If they had spellcasters or someone capable of casting the spell, like casting that level of spell,
right?
Teaching them that spell and then having them do that
this
as
is your
a
job
ritual.
now. Congratulations. Yeah. This is your life.
We literally saved you from endless horrors. The payment required in turn, just cast the spell every day.
This is your holy right.
I got it. We go to a world where there are many magic users, but they are very, very under-resourced or undervalued. And we pay them all in order to go around to all the places that we like and stay there for a year and just cast that spell over and over and over again.
That's literally paying interns an exposure.
I don't know, we'll give them actual gold, just.
It's actually more similar to like, so this is a quick aside. This is an actual program in Canada, is that you get your schooling paid for, but then you have to go work in one of the remote communities up north, and are extremely isolated from everyone you've ever known. Because internet's not really,
that could be a bug,
it's
or
like
it could
all
be a feature.
satellite. For some, I suppose, but then also there's the cold, which for a lot of people is a deal breaker. Anyway, that's basically what you're suggesting. It was a quick aside.
So if you're not careful, you could be paid an exposure.
I get the joke. So, first
cool.
off,
I'll pick up something.
Voidness. Well, I mean, a spell of that magnitude, that's second circle magic. That's not an apprentice level bit of a thing. You know what I mean? But if we've got the resources of all these incredible, powerful organizations, I'm sure just a little survey team, they wouldn't just be there to cast the spell, but maybe some of them are researching, and some of them are exploring, and some of them are just setting up a base and building a little village or an outpost.
I'm gonna reach out my hand like to a handshake with Blakeness. And this is why you are part of the JTF. Good work. It turns out we do actually have an organization that is responsible for things like this.
Have you considered spending money? Better yet, have you considered spending other people's money? So the Grimlocks will be left in a state of both of them sharing protection of the holy site and establishing a trade agreement with the descendants. What about the Gith descendants? What cultural changes, instructions, Bene Gesserit stuff do you want to do here? And you don't have to play it all out if you don't want to. You can summarize, or you can go into narrative detail.
I think we're gonna basically tell them they're basically the protectors of the guys downstairs. So, don't go in there and wreck them. You're friends now, please, and thank you.
Actually, if there's a moment, getting their council, plus our newly knighted warrior fella,
Mhm.
warrior prince guy. What's his name again?
Let me pull it up.
It's in my notes somewhere, but I have so many notes that I like
No, I
scrolling back. I
understand.
couldn't easily find it.
Begins with an A. I haven't known him. Arundel.
No,
No, that's
Tarahumara.
That's one of our guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about
Tarahumara.
The other guy.
Yes,
okay.
yes, Tarahumara. Yes. I don't want to make a promise that like we're like Arakan will return guaranteed, but it's kind of a thing that we've the kind of idea is like we freed you from your pressing enmity of the Vivimancer, of the spiders, giving you access to resources from below. I want the guiding principle is that you have the opportunity to build a civilization here. Do so with grace and respect of your resources and selves, and try and make Penumbra a better place than it kind of is or has historically been.
Okay.
Building on what Yasmin said, Dolores is gonna take just like a regular like gold ring from her finger and give it to him and be like, "You are my heir."
Wow. Sorry, I was writing that down. Okay, well, it's not a huge community, and he was already the son of the elder, but his social status just skyrocketed. He takes it very gravely and solemnly.
Hopefully, well, if you don't lead responsibly, we'll come back and orbital bombardment you.
Orbital bombment.
Bombardment. Words. I'm not even drinking right now.
You are a bard, so that works.
Bard bomb.
Bard bombment.
Bombardment. Oh my god. But yeah. Anyway, lead justly. I know we just like basically concentrated power onto this one guy, but
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Otherwise, we'll come back here and
Nuke you from orbit.
Is there any fragments of Substair I can take with us?
No.
Okay.
If there wasn't going to be some kind of monarchy that was going to spawn out this fiefdom, it absolutely will now. This family is now going to have the will of God.
They already kind of had that, so.
All right.
At least now they know. At least now they know they gotta watch themselves because, like, they can't just be like, "We're speaking with the mouth of the god." They gotta be real careful about their wording because they know if they're not right, we'll come back.
So here's what we gotta do. We gotta go Warhammer 40k with this ish, and we have to give them some kind of secret device to summon us. And if you want to summon God, you have to make sure that you go down into the crypts of their ancient people and do this ceremony, which is basically just turning on a toaster with a TV on it and contacting God. But over the generations, like they lose sight of like what that is. And eventually there's going to be this ancient, or rather this will have been ancient. There's going to be this descendant that's just like really just horribly like oppressive and like, basically just asshole, governor that's just going to be in control of this entire land. And the people are like, we should summon God back and see if they can take care of this. No, the teachings tell us that God is a wrathful, terrible thing. And that's why our master is in control of us all to keep us safe. And then they end up assassinating, going, no, we must call God. And then just this really like this really old bard shows up like, hey, what's up? I don't know. If you, I don't know. Are you an elf in this version? Are there elves in Ascus?
What you are. Josie's on mute.
Oh, I was wondering why I was getting ignored.
Yeah, you are enough. Okay, fine. Then you won't be that old looking. You'll be slightly wrinkled.
It's like, what if it was just a recording? It's like they go down to summon God and they just play. It's like a VHS or something with some instructions on good rulership and you do.
Behave.
A is for assume responsibility. B is for behave. C is for
E.
cull the eldest from every opposing family so they can't rise up in power against you.
I mean, D is just a badly spliced in video of the current rule being D, I can do whatever I want.
Just yes, copy.
It just stops at D. It's like DIY. Do the rest of this yourself. Figure it out.
You get the gist.
I will take that moment now. At some point, once we've like kind of finished, I will return to my like workspace on the ship and kind of like barricade it up. And the last thing you see, like the thing that's like prominent on the table is the set of needles that have golden ink in them. Very, very fine point needles that look like they're for like tattooing or scribing in flesh. And I will get to work on something while we get set to get ready to go.
All right.
Before we leave, I am going to snatch a piece from their council room in case we ever have to come back.
Okay. Add that to your inventory so you don't forget.
Just like, I'm taking this.
The best part is we've actually taken samples of this place already. Like our survey team has done that.
Okay. Anything else on Penumbra?
I feel like we've already scrounged everything that from all the encounters that we've had that were of use to us. So aside from gathering, what we need in order to be able to find our way back here, I think we're probably good.
Are there any readily available precious minerals that can be used for our printer?
Nothing other than what you found.
Okay, cool. This is more like a quick stockpile rather than like let's go on an expedition thing just while we're getting ready to go kind of thing. Yeah. This is not a is there anything super valuable? No. Like literally like to get ready for the journey.
Is there actually some kind of relic or tome or scroll of history or something? Because we still have to go into the Githyanki or the Gith territories to kind of convince them to come over to our side. Is there something that they can give me or I can take from them that might be good for like trade or negotiation or as like a super gift?
I would like everyone who's involved in this search, which is just Delaris, unless you ask for assistance, to roll investigation.
Okay.
Take the scanner, one of the scanners, and do it at advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
I mean, that is advantage.
Where are you?
You already have advantage on that roll.
Oh, whoops. Okay, 15.
So all right.
Why is that on?
All right. Is anyone else involved in that search or just you?
Do you guys want to help?
What is
I
it
am
for?
currently occupied.
Searching for some sort of historical relic, evidence of a shared past, or valuable thing that could be used in order to negotiate with which specific purpose was this for, Drozy?
Just kind of as like a gift or like to maybe as a way to like get seen by the higher ups and like, oh, I got this really important thing you may want.
Amongst the Githyanki, the Githzerai, both?
Both.
Okay.
Oh, so kind of like something that maybe would point to some kind of shared ancestry for this group that we've helped,
Or,
that kind of a
or
thing.
that they would just really value.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. John would be. I mean, John's all about
He's an investigator.
safeguarding precious artifacts and an investigator. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, 28. You can have that.
Thanks, John.
You're
Using
very
that
welcome.
and the translation capabilities of your shipboard AI and your own linguistic capabilities. John, and searching like not just the village up top, but all the different areas that you've explored.
Yeah.
You come across a historical record near the mutation tanks full of all the weird goo, right?
Okay.
It's a long data entry in Qualith, and some of it is like DNA patterns and genetic information. Roll a science check, please.
That's the language of the illithids, right?
Correct. It's 4 lines with gaps. Super Morse code.
You said science check?
Science.
Twenty-six.
26. This is Gith descendant or Gith ancestor genetic code.
Oh.
It's human.
Oh.
Oh.
So like back when they were first captured by the illithids.
Yes.
Like proto Gith.
Yes.
Code.
The proto Gith. The original pre-illithid were human. That
that would be
is marked as the Pharagos strain. I
said Pharagos?
I will spell that out for you.
Appreciate that.
Pharagos. You also see that in addition to modifications to make them more effective thralls.
Oh.
In there, so they were taken and they were modified with the mutation, that technology that the illithids had, to become more effective thralls. Near the end.
None of this was combined with the deep glyphs or anything, was it?
Nope.
Okay, just wondering.
There's a whole record of different modifications that are made here. Just like huge walls of information. Qualith is very information dense because of the 4 lines of code, basically, that they're formed of. The illithids took the Pharagos strain, modified them, and for thousands of years used them as a thrall species. Near the end, the illithids were faced with an interstellar threat that was immune to their abilities. They're psionics that could not psionically control, attack, anything. So they began conducting experiments on the Pharagos strain, which had now become Gith, effectively, in order to make them more effective combatants. There were a lot of different experiments, but the experiment that was deemed most successful was infusing them with psionic capabilities themselves. Not to use directly on the Voor, Voor, but to use for like combat psionics, teleportation, speed, jumping, that kind of thing. They developed these psionic capabilities. They infused the Pharagos strain with them, and then after the Voor were defeated, proceeded to cull any of the modified Pharagos strain that had the psionics to prevent them from what's the word I'm looking for? Propagating. Drosy, roll a history check, please. With advantage, and John, you can also roll a history check with advantage.
Copy.
16.
History. Here we go.
22. The illithids must have failed to eliminate the psionic genetics, because this is what ultimately led to the rebellion and the rise of the Gith overthrowing them. Both of you realize if the Gith, especially the Gith Yankee, if they ever heard any hint that they are descended from humans, or that the psionic gifts that they used to liberate themselves were given to them by the illithid instead of arising from their people's own will and defiance against oppression, it would not go over well.
Ooh.
These
Okay.
all of these ideas are completely anathema to the mainline Githyanki and Githzerai cultures.
So we got governmental blackmail.
I will say, because I remember we heard some of this information before on the way down.
Yes.
There was something that supercharged their psionics, right? Like even beyond the establishment of it within them from the illithid to hound against the vor, was there something that supercharged them, or am I misremembering?
Just the illithids. Illithid manipulation. And then they harbored those abilities. Some of the modified ones survived. Their genes spread amongst the populace. And their resistance to oppression probably did help awaken and empower their psionic abilities. But that's not where it came from. If you found any psionic weapons, those could be things that would be good gifts from the things you've already found. This information you found is the opposite of a gift. Only the most absolutely open-minded, even-heeled gift would hear this and not accuse you of being a disgusting liar.
You know what would hate this information the most?
Correct.
Wait, who would hate it the most?
Certain Lich Queen.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Who I bet would potentially love it, though, is our friend back in...
Karloff.
I don't think he would love it. I don't think he would love it. He's too egotistical to be compared to humans. I think he would view it as useful information, but I think he would hate it.
Yeah, but I don't think it would make him go mad with disgust. I think he would just be a little peeved.
What does a 9th level spellcaster peeve look like? I can cast Wish. Peeved for me is a different level.
I wish you never said that. I really wish you hadn't said that.
Okay. Did we find any psionic weapons? I can't remember.
Check your treasure tables because
we didn't. I could tell you that we did not.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we did find that staff.
The staff and the Annulus are the two psionic.
Oh, that's a little different, though.
But
yeah.
that is a little different.
Yeah.
The two psionic entities we found are the staff and the Annulus.
You have those arrows, the psionic arrows.
Yes,
bolts.
we have the psionic arrows.
Oh,
I was
right,
gonna
we do.
say,
Yeah.
Actually, I think De La Reese does because none of us have bows.
Mm-hmm.
Or I
Yeah.
I didn't take it.
I bet in general we've got it, not like specifically ooh.
Yeah.
That like the Gith have more powerful weapons than that, so it's more the historical and
it's like if you give someone like shark's arrow teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that they think it's gonna be helpful, it's that it's cool historical
It's
evidence.
neat.
And it's a fascinating window into history, so on and so forth.
While they're doing this, I'm pestering Gnosis for his language banks, and kind of the language processing, and so forth, while I'm holed up in my lab.
Of course.
I believe that is all I want to take care of.
John, do you feel like you have any further business on this world?
Other than, I mean, John would probably just spend a little bit of time, and might be where he was doing some looking for this as well, in the ruins of Gwalior. It seems like that place has been removed from Royal Village for quite some time. That's also where a lot of the Vomancy stuff was taking place, which John is very interested in. So I think he would spend just a small amount of time there making sure that nothing was overlooked that could help him in his kind of continuing Manny's continual research of the Vivamancy itself.
Okay.
And just collect any other historical relics or artifacts that could be lost, And he'll probably do a quick check-in with Royal Village. We did put his angel boss, totally not an Oreo there in order to kind of get everything back on track and, kind of give I'm sure it'll come to them eventually, but kind of give, if they are there or if there's a representative there of the angel, to give a report of what has transpired here and that we're going to be making our way away and that hopefully he doesn't just abandon these people.
Nope, Oriel is not going to abandon them. He's been called. He's at least going to send some other angel out to check in on them.
Perfect. And obviously, somewhere between, point A to B, John wants to find that horrible car monstrosity that was made from the bodies of those, totally not reanimated people.
I was wondering how long that bit would take to resurface.
John, roll an
Right.
investigation check to search the ruins of Gwalior.
Yeah, absolutely. 22. If I didn't succeed, I have other things for that.
Yeah, go ahead and buff it.
All right. Delores, could I please have a bardic inspiration? No.
Yeah,
Oh, really? Okay, sweet.
you are inspired.
There, that's everything I can add to this. Tell me what I do, boss.
32. Okay. Using both advanced technology and scanning, as well as your own genius and Delorese's assistance, you track down the place where the Vivimancer was originally entombed. Because they sealed him up.
Oh, and mate, wait, sorry. Yasmin, didn't you say that you get advantage by using a ship scanner or something?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
Sure.
I don't get to flex my investigation that much.
35.
So. Yay.
You find the original place where he was imprisoned, where he was entombed, as well as you locate some other sites. It would take like a mission and downtime to fully investigate these areas, but you can take digital like 3D scans, holographic scans of everything, ground penetrating radar and all that to just get as much data as possible and then have Gnosis regurgitate it for you later.
That sounds perfect. I'm giving them all the information possible and then utilizing it once they've had a chance to research it is probably a good idea.
All right.
Princess, what are you doing?
Talking through the mic.
Yes, I see that you're doing that. Did you want to say hi to your auntie and uncle and then you can go bye-bye? You see uncle there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to say hello?
Hello, Uncle.
Hi, Kaylee.
He said hello back. And auntie's usually up there, but she's gone right now. Did you need something?
She's probably taking care of cat stuff.
Okay, can you give me like 2 minutes? Thank you. Sorry about that.
You're good. So you've collected, and add this to your inventory just so I don't have to track it, even though it's not really it's not really in your inventory. It's in Gnosis's data banks. You can have a copy of it too. Scans of Vivimancer Gwalior places. Vivimancer data from Gwalior.
Oh, okay. Vivimancer data
from Gwalior.
This is going to be one of those things that always happens where I'm going to be like, hey, Joe, I've got this thing here, scans of Vivimancy from Gwalior. And it's like, wait, Matt, what is that? I'm like, I think it was like at the end of that arc when I came back and we were adventuring on Penumbra. Like, oh my God, yeah, I forgot all about that.
Mm-hmm.
The Car of Corpses.
The Car of Corpses is a figment of your deluded, demented imaginations. Are you
Dude,
ready
the corpse
to leave?
car is as real as Days of Our Grimlock Lives, and I've already made a picture and posted it, so it absolutely is real.
Are you
I
ready
like to think there's like this alternate universe where the wacky things we dream up actually exist in like a planet somewhere. And so the things that were like Days of Our Grimlock Lives does exist as a TV program, but like instead of being like an acted show, it's like real. And it's like a hidden style camera thing.
Real Grimlock Housewife.
So here's the wild thing is that John ended up like making this whole thing you guys have done with whole like I am the god Arak. When John went on an adventure in a place that we're not going to mention right now, way back when, he ended up making some friends, let's say, of the Sahuagins that were there. And it is very likely with all the adventures that John did there and all the undersea activities that there could have easily been a band of Kuatoa that could have been incredibly infatuated with him and have been just scrying his efforts throughout all these years. And every one of these little jaunts that we go on are just manifesting all of this stuff into existence. It's the god of pop culture they've created, and it's just this crazy looking TV that just transmits all the crazy stuff that we do. This is actually what chat is viewing right now. Chat are those very Kuatoa, those horrible deranged fishlings.
Making it real with their minds, like orcs.
Yeah, glorious, glorious greenskins.
And so, the ship.
Mate, what's the over and under on me being able to add some Vivimancy spells to John's list?
Right now, there's only one Vivimancy spell.
Oh, horrible cart abomination. Is that what you're talking about? Because I've already got Summon Vessel. I mean, I guess that works too.
What is the highest level spell you can cast? 7?
Currently 6. No, 7's next level.
Oh my God,
Vivimancy. So
some
the Vivimancy spell is a level 7 spell.
I mean, I can add it to my list even if I can't cast it.
instead of summon ship, can you just summon a ship made out of people?
Computer, play the Davy Jones theme from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Michael.
All right.
Wait, Michael, David,
James.
Moving on.
What's the spell called, mate?
The ship rises with both halves united, all of your remote probes recalled. Your scan of the radioactive zone did not reveal anything that isn't like it. The radiation happened a long time ago, and it's partially magic in nature. It's more mana wasting than normal radiation. So things that grow there get like mutated and warped in unpredictable ways. And it might be worth studying and experimenting with, but they didn't find any like debris or stuff like that. They suspect that if there is anything, it's buried deeper. After this entire sojourn, far away from everything that they've ever known, on a massive world created by unspeakable evil, the ship rises back up through the atmosphere. And as it ascends, eventually it gets above the shadow of the wall, the stellar well that surrounds the sun, and the light pours over once again. Any planets that were in this system no doubt became part of Penumbra long ago. And so this enormous object is the only thing. This solar system probably has more mass than anything nearby. It probably messes with the gravitational circling of the local stellar cluster. But yeah, you rise up having collected the Annulus, and we go now back to your ship. Engineering is moving about the whole vessel, preparing to set things up. Yasmin has vanished into the manufactory and is doing stuff. You still have a space worm on your boat. Don't forget about that.
I was just gonna ask how he is.
I haven't been told about this thing. I only know that it exists, and only Matt knows that it exists.
You've seen it.
No.
We opened the locker, no?
No.
Oh, okay.
When I asked, I'm like, what is that? And you're like, John doesn't know about that. John specifically doesn't know about that. Matt does because you're here, but John doesn't know about it.
There's a bunch of stuff like that, to be fair.
Well, I mean, I've literally been like here and here. That's the only stuff I've seen.
So I guess it's time for John to get a tour of the ship. We don't have to play that out, but like canonically, you're going to have a little bit of time so you can get a tour of the ship. And this is going to be your first light speed jump, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. In any
Does
universe.
that make you sick?
A little bit. I need to open a
Rip to
different.
you, but I'm built different.
No, I'd win.
Just built differently.
Very Wilt Smithly.
As
Yep,
you try and get through
exactly.
that, as you try and get through that, exploration of the ship, the lab that I'm in is like blocked off, and the only thing you hear is like if you knock on the door to open it, like, do not come in if you're squeamish.
Well, I wasn't going to come in, but now you've said that, so now John has to come in.
As you if you try and force the door open, it will open. It's not like I'm stopping from coming in. You see Yasmin sitting with the scrolls from the meteor, a bunch of like the images and kind of renditions of.
John wasn't there for any of that.
So there was a giant meteor where we went to get the crystals. We got some sort of like language scroll thing programs that we can't read.
They found the remnants of a species that must have been. The outpost must have been 10 million years old or older.
I was going to ask if I could try to read it, but yeah, that sounds like a.
There's a bunch of the Qualior script. You see, there's like an outpouring of the data banks from Gnosis of all the languages he speaks, and that tattoo gun with silvery gold metal. And you see Yasmin literally taking it and tattooing runes into her eyes. Okay. As part of my level up, I took Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Nice.
Just a little more metal than I think that feature usually goes for.
Yeah. I mean, John's been a magical tattooist for a long time. He doesn't do eyes specifically, but yeah, I mean, this is,
I did say you were averse to the idea. I said, don't come if you're squeamish.
Oh yeah, no. Oh, John absolutely is somewhat squeamish, but I mean, he's, dealt with undead that have pustules bursting out of their face. I think he can deal with a little bit of eye poking.
Cars, but out of bodies.
Yeah. And once I'm finished,
we've seen a lot of car bodies, exactly.
Yeah, yes. My eyes, which are still fully golden, there is a when you have the one color on top of the other, it doesn't always fade directly into it. But it's like a hint, a shadow of it. And you can see those runes floating in my eyes as I can now read any writing.
That's sick. Even 10 million year old writing.
Not immediately, because the people who wrote the adventure did not say anything. They just made it a huge mystery. And that means I have to come up with what it actually says.
Damn.
Because our heroes were absolutely determined to solve this mysterious, unsolvable mystery. And I'm not just going to say no. What I am going to say is that you can now interpret it, but it is such an alien mindset. It doesn't convey phonemes or information the same way that we do. So now you can start translating it, like brain
my
translating. My
expectation wasn't like I understand it fully immediately, but at least now I don't have to go through the secondary process of the speed is exponentially increased because now I don't have to like translate through 3 different layers.
Correct. You can just start trying to put together what the hell it means.
I mean, depending on how long we have in transit, John absolutely would like to look over these. This is right up his alley of interest.
Oh, it's not a matter of how long you have in transit. It's a matter of how long until I can think of what the hell a 10 million, like how to make a 10 million year old thing be cool.
No. I just mean like he wants to get to know the ship. So if we only have like a day, then he'd spend a couple of hours here. If he have like weeks until we get to where we're going, he'd spend a couple of days here, that kind of a thing.
Well, estimated travel time, and it's very helpful to have you on board for this, John. Because let's go ahead and show you the dark matter engine.
Oh my.
And I believe it is in the lower section. So area it's
left is lower, right?
Yeah. So this actual room right here, I believe this is where the core is.
Okay.
What you find here is a crystal structure that absorbs all light. It is suspended in a gravitational field. It is bending light around itself. So when you look at it, you can see it, but you can also see what's behind it, and you can also see yourself. It's very trippy. If you ever YouTube what FTL would actually look like, it looks like that.
Nice.
And it's at the heart of this engine, surrounded by, again, heat sink stabilizers, arcane, like things that allow arcane energy to flow, shield projection and modifiers. This is the heart of the FTL drive. The ship actually has 2 FTL drives.
Oh.
Yeah, number 8 is our second one.
So
aside from Star Wars, has John ever seen anything as technologically advanced as this ship?
No. But the thing is, this ship is half technology, half magic. Magic has been incorporated into this from the very beginning.
Because this is from Lacunas, right?
This is a combination of Lacunas and Pyrespace. It was
nice.
Perianth, the Voski, and the Exarchate all worked together to build this. So it has
Off of plans
very
from
much
a
like that. Yeah.
techno magic world.
Yeah. So it has like top tier Exarchate
so this is
tech.
This is right up John's alley then. Techno magic is like his specialty.
Gaston helped design it.
I see. John was going to start live streaming all this to Gaston, but I didn't realize Gaston was part of his design. Then you go.
They brought him on board. He had to go back to Northport afterwards, but they brought him on board, and he was integral into the design process.
Well, technically, he's not in Northport.
Where is he again?
I don't know, but he's not in Northport because the timer started.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
What?
Got to be clear on that one because we don't want that one to go back.
I forgot he was party to that. They had to make a series of deals. They had to make a series of deals.
Yeah, we kind of did some devil deals. That's
where is he?
He's in the JTF. I think the last we saw, he was like working on researching. He was working on researching the against the Time Eater.
Chronophage.
Oh, the Chronophage.
I think he's on Lacunas. He's on Lacunas.
In the JTF. Yes.
Okay. So is that the headquarters of the JTF? Is on Lacunas?
No, the headquarters of the JTF are in space above above Penumbra. Not Penumbra. Above Pyrespace is what is that? What is the
Perianth.
world called?
Perianth.
Yes, thank you. So many P words.
So
see, I would choose like somewhere on like Ashen because that's like on the portal between both, right?
Except that portal still isn't really reliable or functional.
Really?
We will get to that though, Matt.
I figured we would have gotten that. Should have been like one of the first things done. Would have been make that portal reliable.
We've been busy.
Make some deals with devils. I understand.
No, John, this is like when you get home, when you get back to Pyrespace, we're gonna go over all. There's so much happening.
Oh yeah, we arranged a marriage and
I heard about that. Yeah, that's cool.
So the other section actually has a Sorium. Do you remember Sorium, Matt?
Yes. Oh yes. I've got some actually.
Yeah. The other half is a Sorium drive because Sorium was how that universe did FTL travel. So they built a Sorium drive and then they used that to travel to a black hole where they harvested a void crystal and stopped the evil dimensional thing that was inside of it that tried to take over the ship. The void crystal that is in the heart of the dark matter engine is a crystallized singularity from a black hole. So the way that it works, it also generates magical power. Sorium generates like standard power, and the dark matter crystal, the void crystal, generates magical power. So there are 2 main power sources for the ship. They provided a lot of the Voski do not have an unlimited supply of Sorium, and they dedicated a significant amount for this project. Now, the dark matter engine works. It is powered by magic. Yours is a class, I think it's like a class 6 or something. And it does not work the way, by the way, John's closest analog for this, I think, would be Star Trek.
Okay.
So wait, John actually knows about the Prime Directive?
Yeah. John's from Earth.
Oh, yeah.
John actually knows like pop culture and stuff, Batman, etc. He referred to a mysterious vigilante in Northport as Batman, and nobody understood what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
If John ever brings up the Prime Directive, I think Yasmin would absolutely laugh at him. Like, genuinely, like, all-out laugh.
John also spits in the face of the Prime Directive. You have a...
Yeah, we dance around it. We do our best.
So the way yours works, it is a class 8... a class 6 dark matter engine. Each jump, in one jump, it can move 8,200 light years. It can make 2 jumps per day. But if you juice it with a level 6 spell slot, it can make 2 additional jumps per day.
I can see why you wanted me. Okay.
Yeah. Not that you're the only caster of that level, but like these are nice to have.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause I also provided some of the last time we did this. I provided the juice for that. That's right.
So It will take you 3 days to return to Pyrespace. That is how long you have in transit. 3 days.
Wow, that's not very long.
80,000 light years.
Yeah, literally across the galaxy.
That's actually the fastest. We calculated this the last time. This is the fastest we've seen anyone travel materially. Now, obviously, teleport and stuff can move you
That's
fast.
point to point.
That's different. Yeah.
And the way the dark matter engine works is it actually collapses the entire ship to a point. The ship and everyone on board it to a point. And then it instantly moves it that fast, that far. And then it unpops.
Like wormhole kind of a thing?
No. It collapses the entire ship. And then it moves that singularity at that speed. It turns all of you into a singularity, like a black hole, basically.
Okay.
For a moment, everything occupies one point in space, and then that point transmits that far, and then it opens up again.
And then we somehow don't experience that? Or how does
Correct.
that function?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
I mean, you experience it, but you don't really experience it.
Yeah.
You experience weirdness.
John describes it as being inside of a Pokeball.
So,
to us, the idea of it would be horrific, but the Pokemon inside, it just, was a Tuesday.
So you have 3 days to return with the Annulus. How do you want to spend that time?
I am going to talk to John real quick about the King Indogolod and his struggles, and share this spell and its abilities and so forth, and see if it'll perhaps be useful in diagnosing some of the. I suspect it will not be successful at completely curing, due to the specification towards the end, where if the curse is not dealt with, it returns, but could be useful in the process of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, even gosh, even being able to replicate this, as a treatment, if not a solution, would be incredible.
I can make the half creature template the full creature.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild. I can change like half orcs into full orcs or back into human with genetic purification. That's actually kind of wild of a spell.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Half elves? They could be either. They could be full-blooded elves or human.
That's wild.
Which also for Gith, with the fact that their background is human, it raises some very interesting questions.
So
if I'm
not seeing this
spell, can I change a Gith into a human?
Roll a science check and go ahead, Matt.
This doesn't specify if the target has to be willing or not.
Oh yeah, no. The great thing about evil spells is the subject being willing is utterly irrelevant.
It's pretty crazy.
That's nuts.
19 on my science check.
Okay.
That's a below average roll.
Wait, so knowing what we know now about the gift,
that's
what I'm researching.
So,
that's what I'm researching.
You haven't done a lot of like sequencing of. You haven't taken samples and studied like Gith DNA in your lab. You could study these descendants. They probably allow you to because they aren't really Gith or Gith Yankee. But it is likely that this is no longer a mutation. It has gone on for so long that it's just a species now.
Wait a minute, hold on. Are they coming with us now?
Yes.
Oh.
The two scavengers. The two scavengers you saved down there, yeah, they've just joined.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we're going to gather a crew of people from across the various worlds that we go to. That's fantastic.
I mean, they're tech scavengers, right? So, like, why not stop being tech scavengers and just go work for people who will give them crazy tech and a nicer life?
No, that's incredible. No, it is very Star Trek of you. I love it.
They're undergoing training, by the way. Like Manda and other people are sort of like, okay, now that you're no longer living at a basic agricultural level, you're going to need some onboarding to high-tech society. So lots of training going on. All the research and survey team, they're going over the data with Gnosis, like everything that they've collected and sort of scanning through absolutely all of it. John, you know that the affliction that affects the House of Fluris goes way, way back in the family tree, and it causes most of them to die at a young age. You also remember anything else that I've told you already that I don't remember telling you?
Dude, that's been so long. I'll do my best, but yeah, same. Don will share as much as he can remember about that, which would be all of it, but you know, I don't remember most of it, other than it was a terrible disease that had been coming, like you just said, with him for a long time.
Yeah, but it's inherited by the entire family. Like it runs in the line. The House Fluris, before you came along and like shifted the balance of power, they were still pretty strong, but they always had a reputation for being like unstable, mad kings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What else does anyone want? Go ahead.
You're saying that with this, we can really help out. This is actually a very, very, very useful spell for what we're doing.
Yeah. This came out of left field. This changes everything.
Here's the problem: you give a high-level spellcaster third-party content.
Oh, no, this is really cool because it can like completely shift the plot in a way it wouldn't have otherwise. I love that.
I had written this down somewhere, mate, but I it's been so long now. What were the names of the two gents that are coming with us?
I think I put it here. Let's see. Did I put it here? I did not put it here.
Here, I can go back. I didn't want to have to, but here, I'll just.
And if you can bring that info forward, I will add it to my notes.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I will share this fun spell.
Give me a second. I'm looking for gift
this going to
names.
come in handy.
I will look at that in just a moment.
It makes them hemorrhage. They can't cast spells, and they have disadvantage on mental ability checks for 1 round. Not saves, checks.
It's also a concentration spell that can be extended past that 1 round.
Yes.
It also deals damage, but that's really neither here nor there.
That's not the point.
There is 196 archive pages of Coriander rolls and talking on here. And this isn't even the main place where we do that stuff.
My big mistake is that I write my notes and I put them in the notes for that episode. And then I don't go back and like collate everything so that all the information about the GIF is in one place. It's through a million goddamn episode posts. So
I don't actually think we asked their names.
No, I specifically wrote them down.
No,
I very
right,
specifically wrote them down.
Because we sent them in front of Arak, and they had.
I expected Joe to write them down, dude. I've written Arak out. I don't know how many times. People keep asking who Arak. How do you spell it?
It really is a shame I rolled a natural one on those back to tanks, because that would have been something like right up my alley. But like
yeah.
There's no interest in something above the table.
Also, why have the Vor come up? So I've written the Vor down a few times too.
Yes.
What the hell?
Vor are those psionic, or so the non-afflicted psionic.
They were spacefaring, and their pupa, their larvae, would form bodies for themselves out of whatever material they were implanted in. So if you picked up Vor spores or Vor eggs on your ship, they would make bodies of metal for themselves.
Oh wow, that's cool as hell.
We did. I distinctly remember hearing about this before we did the last check. And
also, I have written here: Hyo heretics, pools of vigor. Hyo must be cleansed and cleared.
Those are the 2 tribes. Hyo is one of the 2 Grimlock tribes.
Cool.
Pools of vigor were the tanks, right?
I'm almost there. It'll be a moment. I can't believe you didn't write that down. I mean, I can't believe I just wrote it out here and then just kind of like.
Might have written it.
I found it. Horiker and Conroe. Scavengers and treasure hunters. Originally 5 of them. They'd been here for 3 weeks. Couldn't contend with the Gramites. And then the cave led down to Goblin Town. We got 4 psionic crossbow bolts.
Ooh, I actually do have
HORAKER and then CONROW.
Thank you.
I do have one other thing. I will have myself transmute and change my face, Lafon's face, into Yasmin's face in the token layer.
Oh yeah.
Also, mate, I have written down here bag of question mark and glass flower, and you put Zavoros 8 mind sliver runes. You know what a bag of Zavoros is?
I'm sure I can find it.
How long ago was that?
Not long ago.
It's hard to say. It was right after finding out about Horaker and Conroe, so it must have been like at the end of the Grammite fight, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it
Because
wasn't long ago.
I remember they scavenged something.
Because
and they
then we
gave it to
hit
us.
Leoman's tiny hut. This was right before the ship thing
Yeah.
happened.
I think this was when we were doing the
Because I posted Fine
negotiation.
Vessel. So yeah, that was that whole business.
Because this is the negotiations. Because I remember they gave us whatever they found as sort of
Mhm.
payment for rescue.
They found I know they found the bolts.
Yeah. So the shards
Bag of Zivoros. Zivoros.
Are those the crystals?
Is it?
Spell that
I
again.
don't know. Zivoros.
Zivorod
And a
is your psychic
Glass
on
flower.
board.
what are the sound crystals called?
Maybe you maybe his name was Zivoros. Maybe you were giving me his name for some reason. Maybe I asked about it.
Most likely.
And then I guess bag of 8 mind sliver runes is probably what it was. I don't know what the glass flower is though, but it must have been the little thing that you were talking about, the little bombs.
I remember what these are.
Thank you.
What these are.
Because now I wrote down bag of Zivoros, and it doesn't make much sense if that's his name.
Now these
That's horrible.
were things that trinkets that you found that I rolled from a table in the Arcana of the Ancients book.
Ooh.
Which I can look up if you want right now, or you can just add Arcana of the Ancients.
Arcana of the Ancients. Great. I'll have that as a reference.
Perfect.
I'm adding it to the treasury now, so that way
Wonderful.
it's easier to find. I'm also gonna need to make, if you can, or if I can make one, great. If not, if you could make me an in-character like notes tab that I can just start here. Oh, here I have hero notes. So if you can add something under hero notes, and I can just start putting things in there, it'll be easier for us to find than me looking back in Roll20.
I was going to ask if the ship has a character sheet because its inventory would be a great place to store things that the group has.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Well, I have
That's
party
not
loot.
that's not an urgent thing. That was just like sort of a long term.
If you check that under hero notes, Lafon, we've got party loot, and that's generally where stuff goes.
Okay.
I was putting our notes in here because I didn't have a notes section, so there we go. Party note. That's going to be great. I'll move some of this over to party notes. What did you call that, bookmate? Arcana what?
Arcana of the Ancients.
Of the Ancients. Thank you. Okay. Let me move this over to party notes. Yeah, I literally was keeping party notes in. Oh, no, as in gnome. Okay, cool.
Wait,
That's
where are the
what it
party
is.
notes?
Under hero notes. So if you go under heroes, like number 1 that says heroes, and then scroll down, you'll see that we have.
Yes.
Keep in mind, this is not Google Docs. You cannot edit it at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it may behoove us at some point to store this information in Discord. Up to us.
Yeah.
This has just been my way of being able to keep track of stuff. When I go, hey Joe, can you remember that for me? And you're like, absolutely not. I'm like, okay, then I need something then.
You said hero notes? Oh, there it is.
Yes.
All the way. Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
I didn't scroll far enough. Okay, perfect. I see it now.
Yes. Oh my God, what is?
I believe we under party notes. By the way, I believe we do not have that. Some of us, I think, 2 of those instances of bless have been used.
Yes, we have done some of that, I believe.
But I've already kept track of my own one, so I'm good on that front.
It was mostly just keeping a note for us in case we forgot about it.
Yeah.
Real quick, now that I'm looking at the ship's stats, did you know that? Damn it! I can never do this to Joe. Okay, I'm gonna use my own mom because I don't care about her. You know what my mom and this ship have in common? They're both carrying around 365 tons. Oh, because I can't make fun of Joe's mom.
I've been adding your stratagems and stuff here as well. It may not have absolutely everything listed out properly, but if you click bio and info, it tells you like who's on the crew and a bunch of other stuff. It's not.
Oh,
all
that's really cool.
I don't know if
Love
it's
that.
all up to date, but you can click edit, and it'll let you update that stuff. So yeah,
Nice.
and there's the cargo section is a good place to store stuff. It's on the front page.
Mhm.
You can just click add new cargo item.
Sick. Cool.
Wow, that's a lot of information. Nice.
We have a very expensive ship.
This ship is like the most resource intensive project. In some ways, it's on the same scale as the Ether Relay. Not in terms of sheer raw material, but like rare minerals and stuff. This is the single biggest financial expenditure of these three. It's up there at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, building a nuclear reactor in space, like that's what it is. Except it also happens to have, you know, magical nuclear reactors in it.
No big deal or anything.
Yeah. No, it's nation building on a scale that, you know, it's certainly doable, but requires a lot of like leverage.
Fortunately, you can just go around and be like, hey, either we saved your entire civilization or our friend saved your entire civilization. Or we are trying to save your entire civilization.
We really have been trading on favors quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh,
it helps when the favors you have are like, you know, civilization changing. So it makes sense.
The wheeling and dealing that had to happen.
Just a few. Just a very few.
What other stuff does anyone want to do during the 3 days of transit that you have? It's just 4 jumps a day too. Just and then just
I think on the first day I will allow John to do the juicing of the engine, and then because my spellcraft is a lot.
Oh,
you spend your spell slots to make us jump faster.
No, I thought so. I immediately was thinking
about the
juicing
same juice here.
I thought you were going to tell like I was going to juice the worm, and I'm like, I'm absolutely not going to juice the worm. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to find out.
Look, it's your turn to juice the worm.
It's your turn to juice the worm. No, I don't want to juice the worm. All right, well, if you're going to make me juice the worm, at least leave me a play magazine or something. I don't know. I need something to help me with this.
Because my spell slots come back on a short rest, I will do the second day. Especially also because I was busy on the first day tattooing my eyeballs. Yeah. So
honestly, as long as you can do the third day, I can do the first 2 because my spell slots come back on a long rest.
Okay.
And then we can have you for the short rest one.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, this way we're not if we get, you know, trapped in a pinch or whatever, we have the most access to our utility.
Absolutely. I mean, technically, if you're just coming back on a short rest, you should be doing all of them because.
Well, I'm the first 2 days I'm busy because I'm working on research. I'm actually just not available. How do you think I cast this genetic purification spell? I have to like test to make sure it worked. So I'm spending my spell slots.
Are you testing it on the eel? What are you doing?
On what?
Myself. I'm on myself. Obviously.
You're testing it on your. Oh, you don't have freckles anymore, Yasmin. I know. Sucks. No, that was the best part.
You're Warforged.
No, I won't let the spell complete, but like essentially now I will commit the spell slot so the spell actually activates and then fail it on purpose.
Right.
So I stay, you know, the way I am, because it's useful to be both flesh and metal.
Oh yeah.
You can't really burn metal the same way you can flesh. And you can't melt metal. You can't melt flesh the same way you can metal. So in terms of running experiments, it would be useful. What's that?
I would just need enough time. I could make it happen for you.
I raise up my left hand, which is like that scarred and kind of wrecked hand. I don't need your help. I'm very capable of doing it myself.
You said that flesh can't melt like metal. I'm just saying we could make that happen if you really wanted to.
but the rate at which it happens is not the same, and the rate is important too.
I was joking, Yasmin.
Oh, I was being deadly serious.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, so the first day, John is definitely going to be spending the first day inside of Yasmin's quarters if they will allow it to help go over those documents. The second
my
day,
quarters, by the way, are the lab. My quarters.
Yeah.
You can come and work in the lab. That's where I am.
That's fine. I can see this is where you spend all your time because literally here's a chair and then here's the piss floor. So like I know what you're doing here.
Okay, that's disgusting. I don't do that.
Be bothered to use the facilities. I'll just stand here and let the Dre take care of it.
Ew, yuck.
I'm like, hey, I can just teach you prestidigitation, Yasmin, if you really need to do that.
I've added that as a possible future upgrade. Ship-wide prestidigitation capabilities for maximum
That's
sanitation.
fantastic. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, but that's also disgusting, and that's not allowed per the ship's rules.
I know you can't do that, but everyone has to go to room 16. I swear to God, if you don't go to room 16 and relieve yourself, I'm going to spank you, but not in a fun way.
16 is the medical bay. Relieving yourself in a sterile environment is not advised.
John's like, look, I have no idea where the bathroom is. I've just been doing the wizard's thing. I don't know what to do around here.
I think it's 9.
Gnosis immediately provides you with like a 3D hologram that leads you to areas. Let's
5, 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I do see 9 does look very bathroom coded.
Yep.
I mean, you can hover over it. It'll show you, and then 5 as well.
Yep.
This is
like they're two 5s. My bad.
I see 2 different sinks, a shower, and what I could only assume is where you use the seashells. Like there's no other place here that looks remotely useful for what we need to do.
Well, the toilet's on the next floor down.
I'm assuming that's 5. Let me see. Zoom
no,
out.
It's not really marked, but it's adjacent to 13.
Oh, they don't show you. I see. They're just like, look, it's down there. Trust us.
I didn't mark it, but it's there on next to floor area 13.
Next to area 13.
Near where you are.
Ah, yes, I see. There we are. Could you give me a little copy paste on 9, please? I could find the facility.
Hang on, I will take care of that.
Thank you. Also, I like how there's a 9 restroom and a 9 main engineering dark matter drive next to the lounge Saurian drive.
Well, you know,
there's like 9A and 9B.
I
Don't
believe
get
the
9A
Saurian
and 9B confused.
Does the
Look, they're engineers, not interior designers.
Yeah, right.
What were you saying?
Does the Saurian drive still have your seal, John?
Yes, unless you removed it. That is correct.
No, I think I would study when I have time. I'll study it and like ritually incorporate it into the mechanics of it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a future project. That's not a now thing.
This is
yeah, we absolutely would want to go over. I mean, John would like to learn a bit about whatever sin drives you, and he would absolutely spread the word of his angelic form upon you and let you study the scriptures and text of his master. I mean, Paragon.
Sponsor, really.
Sponsor. There you go.
How is Dale Reese going to spend this time? Traveling across.
Party brought to you in part.
Well, surprisingly, probably by hitting the books, because I was considering the wizard gestalt.
Yeah, the wizard gestalt.
Yes, so probably
Nice.
by hitting the books, a little bit
That's sick.
My girlfriend has rubbed off on me.
I'm
More,
sure
in more ways than one. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and take a break. Don't go anywhere, folks. More Coriander Society when we return.
I would like to sit on the saddle of the cavalier and misty step myself onto the horse.
Oh, damn. You got that for your birthday.
What the actual are you doing?
I'm riding a horse.
I'm on a horse. You're on a greasy horse, but you're on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Okay, you teleport onto the fiend, this burning horse of evil, with the saddle, which wraps itself around. And according to the saddle of the cavalier, you can't be dismounted against your will, and attacks against it have disadvantage.
And I'm gonna talk to it in Infernal, because I know Infernal, to try and have the horse be friends with me.
Great, now I have to roleplay a horse. They call out to her in Draconic, and she responds.
Wait, do I also see Sventisco for a brief second through the orb?
Roll a perception check.
Alright.
No, you just see this guard walk out.
What do they say to her?
You been there the entire time? No. And she got a natural 1, and she says, Sventisco. I mean, no.
She says her own name like a Pokemon.
Yes.
Oh no.
I need everybody in the room to roll for initiative.
Oh.
Damn, that's so
bunch of your
rough.
girlfriends. Shit.
That's, she got a natural 1. I decided she just freaking panicked.
She's trying her best, okay.
And she rolled a 2
Don't
on the
make fun of
initiative,
her.
so she sits there like an idiot.
4 seekers, and magic dampens sound in these quarters, quieting boisterous visitors and heavy snoring.
And other things. I mean,
And other
we're all
things.
thinking it.
Are we though? Are
mean-
we?
These cheeks don't clap themselves. Just saying.
Colonel,
I've been feeling
I'm trying to sneak around.
baby.
But my stomach thick. Clapping my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. All right. So do you guys just want to spend the night and then get breakfast and do this thing?
Please,
Yeah, let's
God,
go.
yes.
Yeah.
Release me from this hell.
But
That's
also,
right.
Yeah.
You're on a bound. You're on a bound. Look, Ariana's out. Balvarex, please take care of her. We'll be taking this as payment.
He's
Yeah, like the-
collecting snacks already from the food hall for when she wakes up.
Thank you, Balvi. I'll owe you one.
Like as Garnet walks out the door, she'll just be like, "Yeah, we'll just say the drugs came from Balvi."
No. Basically going to stand up. No, Balvi, no. I'll make sure that doesn't happen. It's fine. We will not. No, won't happen. Won't happen. Garnet.
Yes, it's just down the hall.
Turns to Athor, just how? It's
You get
fine.
used to
Never
it.
mind. It's fine. It is easy to see it more accurately from outside of the situation than inside of the situation. I
Right.
suppose that's why you have the friends that you have around you.
Kind of like claps her hands together. One of my favorite sayings is trash can, not trash cannot. So just do it.
Didn't realize your level up gave you an extra level in philosopher.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
I honestly have very little confidence in saying I understand what you mean by that.
Okay. Just do it.
Understandable. Have a nice flip him. Okay, 1 black card. That's a big success. That's a critical success. So
Court
this
card.
this is perfect. You already have an edge, right? So you can't
Yeah.
gain another edge, but you can double the effect, which means you can quiet both
Both
wolves.
my friends. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
God, I almost fucking died. I never died in a one shot. My heart hurts,
This
man.
game, again, you start out from very humble origins. You're not mighty heroes. You're just townsfolk. It's
I've been
easy to
humbled.
die.
We're coming from
humble.
stupid origins.
Okay. It doesn't do anything for you.
Oh.
Yep. Sorry. It doesn't stack to
What?
become immunity.
Okay.
They
I
give
will
you one
it
anyways
to-
because like they don't necessarily know. But yeah, everybody now has 1 potion of necrotic resistance.
I'll just slide mine over to Athalor.
All right.
you
You
go.
have 2 potions of necrotic resistance.
You got a lot of potions on you. You're the potion guy.
Potion
Thanks.
seller.
I didn't elect to become a potions guy, but hey, I'm not that magical anymore. So might as
Yeah,
well.
what else do you do? Am I right? So-
I'll carry the keg.
Got a celebration Gatorade that you can hose us with after. Iron flat.
Pop a corn out.
Don't ever do that motion again.
Why?
Disadvantage.
Let's say Mia Hethil, because he's right in the middle of 3-player characters. So, you know, him in particular.
I take it the burning didn't kill it.
Yeah, roll 1d10, but it's fire resistant, so. Bonk.
Where is Mr. Reaction with a ward guy?
He used it. That shit's gone.
Oh, gone for
Bonk.
forever?
Well, until his next long range. A long rest.
La 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 la. La la la.
Don't need no wards. We're dealing with these fucking idiots.
That should be one of your sub sounds on your channel.
That should be. Really should be.
Well, so much for my terrifying monster. Guess I'll just, you know, die.
Pulls pin, throws pin.
Care for the capybara.
I walk over to him.
Okay.
And I'm tired of watching this. And I slice his throat. And I go, you die with honor. And I keep sawing for a little bit, just so I get the head out. And I hold the head up above.
Blood everywhere.
For you! For you!
You're underneath, you know, wrench, screwdriver, acetylene torch. And you managed to disconnect. Now you're gonna have to get it over all these traps and pits and stuff. But on the other hand, you have a flying barbarian.
You have a flying.
Yep, flying barbarian. Oh, that's exactly how we're gonna implement the ballista, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here I thought you were gonna attach it to the ship, but no.
No. I am the ship, baby.
Oh yeah. Airstrike. Yeah, you trigger the host.
We're gonna roll into Avernus, and we're not gonna actually have any kind of like doom buggy. We're all gonna be riding on top of just Crozet floating around riding a ballista.
How did you get a blip? No, it's just a flying door.
Fly me close up. I want to hit them with my sword.
Who are we?
The companions of the Crimson Chain. All right.
And now you're alone, just like me.
Get voided, moron.
Oh, excellent drawing.
Can anyone read these runes?
I don't speak primordial.
My apologies, sir. What's your name? I go by
We
Harker, by
are
the
the
way.
Bufomorphs. I am Bufo, and these are the morphs.
Hello, Buffo, and hello, Morphs.
I'm not
We are
going to say
here
it.
to commune with our sacred idol. It gives us great insight into the spiritual oneness of all things.
I won't say it.
What's your secret idol?
It's
I
sacred,
won't
not
fucking say it.
It's right. What is the toaster going
I'm
on
gonna
about
say
now?
it.
I'm gonna cover Zen's mouth. Don't listen to her.
I'm gonna fucking say it.
I'm covering Zen's mouth. I'm covering.
Boofa D's nuts.
Roll for initiative.
Ooh, addition.
Hunting horns, strength to the predators, woe to the prey. All right, that means somebody has to assert their dominance to gain an advantage. Whoever doesn't is we call that the Alexander bookmark.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
All right.
Got a stick at the book.
Thank you for ruining the subtlety of that entire moment. Just flat out saying it.
Remember leg day saying it. It's just so funny.
Oh god,
To
editing
clear the
that.
air. There's
So
there's no dick in the book. Just to clear the
I mean,
air.
he has his
no
back.
dick in the book.
Well,
Just
he's-
two
he's
vague,
on the book back.
sweaty stains.
Walking to Alex's area. It's gonna be.
No wonder
Not
he went
again.
and stole it.
Yeah, I needed it back.
You have no idea what's going through her head right now. If you were perhaps a little bit more perceptive, you would see the face of somebody who never wanted to be a mother, who never planned to be a mother, who's dedicated her life to gathering power so that she's never in a position where she's vulnerable again and where she won't be used for anyone else's purposes ever again, and yet finds herself having to talk to this teenager about drugs. Like, never anticipated this and is now trying to figure out the best way to go about it. Okay.
When a mummy drug and a daddy drug love each other very much.
Okay.
They do a special cuddle.
Shut up, Link Day.
Pop! This boggle explodes into sludge.
What did the ugly sticky babies do?
Ugly sticky
Who
baby,
started this?
attack Paramir, attack us. I destroy ugly baby.
Who started it? Paramir or the ugly sticky babies?
Hard to tell. I'll pop out of bush.
Wait,
Be
this is
certain.
popping out of a bush.
They live in bush.
Wait,
They pop
do
out
you
of bush.
Kill everything that pops out of a bush?
If it stinks as bad as this ugly baby, yeah.
Oh, well, I've known a lot of stinky people who are actually very nice. You can't judge a baby by his stink.
Lash looks at you, kind of confused, but also kind of in awe. If Ezek can look past stench of ugly baby, Lash can look past stench of ugly baby.
Well, we can get you in contact with our administrator and we can sort out this issue, but we do have to head on inside for an important matter.
Yep. Important matter is going to have to wait. Sorry. Slight matter of defamation of character. No, I've been read in entirely on your little mechanical big gob that you crafted up, and having my name bandied about inside that big fancy school of yours, getting all sorts of unwanted attention from the big horned man himself. Ooh.
Well, you sound and look like an asshole, so I feel like we did you a favor.
The negotiator, everybody.
me and Ariana just swap characters for a second. Sorry, gotta go in. Fuck you, asshole.
Gone full Zara here for a moment.
You know,
There will be no next time.
If at first you don't succeed, you can keep trying until you succeed, I think, is the saying
I'm a
there.
trash cannot, Mason.
No.
I'm a trash cannot.
Got it. Remember the conversation that we had earlier? I think some concepts can apply here about how, you know, when you're in your own emotions, you feel like you want to do the thing right now, and sometimes you don't want to do the thing at all, and that's right now. But then you have friends or people that
I'm gonna die
you know,
alone.
know, Garnet, you're gonna be okay. Let's just. Can you take some deep breaths? We can do it together. Who
Who am I gonna take to the blue gala or whatever fucking color it is?
And why is Garnet upset?
Because I'm gonna die alone out of the lore.
Don't you have like an arranged marriage?
No, that doesn't count.
Wait, you have an arranged marriage?
I'm in no such relationship that's been null and voided. The terms of the contract are canceled. I'm gonna be alone.
The only thing that you notice, Garnet, is just like little touches of frost, just the barest remnants of frost underneath where the books were.
Oh, no. Wait, is this having Herald vibes of
No.
Frost origin?
No. This isn't black ice. This is not Agathisian ice.
You will forever pay for what you have done, Garnet. I will punish you with ice cream pies. What? This is amateur hour.
No, that was.
Give me a stroke over here. I'm seeing enough of this shit. I'm going to bed. Fuck this. I don't want to go to bed, actually. I don't want to do anything.
They were on their way to find Sig, Ariana's tutor, the head of magical botany, and someone who had already been a vector for the Infernals in a previous. Space. What's it made of? Our heroes are traveling through space from one side of the galaxy to the other in 3 days, deciding how they're going to spend that time. When you're happy with all of your decisions and such, and any scenes you want to do, any things you want to note of, let me know, and we will deploy back to Pyrespace.
Yes. I mean, we don't have to do a scene out of it, but because I wanted to spend a day with Yasmin, a day with De Laurice, and then a day by himself. Well, by himself / like with other on the crew. He's gonna spend like a good chunk of time, like 8 hours researching with Yasmin. Throughout the days, he's gonna be chummy with Boigness and Ned Within, and the rest of the pilgrims that are here, like
Zomkug and
Kobold, yeah, Molly and all that, yeah. He's gonna, kind of continue his, relationship, with Manda, and make sure that he can put time into continuing his technomancy, and then he'll likely spend time kind of getting to know Heelwyn, Zorka, and all the rest that are the kind of the new crewmates that he's gonna be spending a lot of time with.
Okay.
With De Laurice, John would probably like to help if he realizes that she's putting time into studying and research. He'd want to kind of give her some of his resources, especially considering his access to the Ethernets. All of his vast catalogs of tomes and scrolls and various wizarding.
He's got a fucking
memorabilia that he's
library
come
on his
across.
smartphone.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of generally sharing his access and be like, hey, obviously I do wizarding stuff. So if you have any questions, need any tips or anything, I can absolutely, assist with that.
She's
John.
also gonna take him down to feed the space worm.
Oh, goody. So what's the deal with this space worm, De Laurice? You keep calling it the space worm. I'm assuming you found it before getting the ship or after you got the ship?
After
Oh,
we found him, he was alone, and we put him in here. And he eats whatever we give him.
What do you mean
Well-
alone?
Speaking, we killed his mother.
Oh.
Orphaned?
Okay, so this is like a Dargan situation then.
I don't know what you mean, but maybe.
What? So is this some sort of behemoth monstrosity that this is going to grow into? What's the deal with it?
Baby.
Yeah, but what was the mommy?
You are muted.
A big one of these. +1 XP. Has that added up to a level yet?
Not even close.
No.
I think in the total time we've that De Laurice and I have been Trozy and I have been on the Coriander show, it's been just shy of 100 XP, which is a lot, but not
That's
nearly
an
enough to.
insane amount, because in the years that I was doing this, I got 116. So he
You
did
kept
a
track
lot
of
of. Yes, I kept track of every single time it happened. I still do. Every single time it's happened on our stream, I've added it to the count.
I've taken advantage of the fact that Gnomes' mic breaks sometimes and counted that as muted.
Oh no, I only count it when Joe actually grants saying +1 XP.
Yeah, but see, we're evil, so there's
Uh-huh.
it's a little different.
I feel like y'all have been probably a little bit loosey goosey with the counting it. Then, Mick, did you post it somewhere? I
We are
see-
evil. Again, we are
Look-
evil.
I'm looking for the adventure that it came from, because it's not this adventure. It was from a different adventure that I spliced in. So I'm trying
Does
to
Don
find it.
recognize it at all?
It's not a species you've ever seen.
Mm.
We
This
discovered it.
picture
It's
looks-
ours.
It's ours. This is the De Laurice worm.
This is the picture that I'm using isn't exactly representative, because the actual creature is from a second edition module, so it's black and white.
Is it going to grow up to be horrific? Is all John's worried about.
Depends on how you raise it.
Depends how you define horrific.
I mean, how long has it been stuck in this small space that you guys have it kept in?
Not very long.
A few days.
Has anyone played with it?
We've been depends what you define by play, I suppose.
Okay, this is exactly what I was telling Asena about Dargan. You cannot parent something without putting the time into it. You guys have to make sure that you are interacting with this thing,
Okay,
or else
well,
it's
well,
not going to grow up to love.
First of all, it's a you
It will start to
something.
hate.
I didn't bring this onto the ship. This is not my choice.
Look, I'm waiting till we get back to Pyrespace to hopefully find somebody who's good with exotic animals to
Oh, you
help
want somebody
me.
else to raise it? Okay,
No,
gotcha.
no. I just need tutelage
Okay,
and
gotcha.
training it.
The original, the
idea.
larger creature, was wingless, with a body like a moray eel.
Okay.
50 feet long, and about 5 feet in diameter at its thickest point.
Wow. Y'all killed this thing's giant, scary mother.
And adopted
By the way, why
it.
did you call it wingless? Why did you have to specify wingless?
This creature is the one that you have is barely 10 feet long, and its eyes have not opened yet.
Barely 10 feet long,
I
eyes
can't
haven't
remember,
opened yet.
Did we kill its mother, or did we just like find its mother dead?
Pretty sure you killed. Yeah, it tried to eat you.
Yeah, that's what I remembered. How did we kill
Can
it
we-
again?
Violence?
We touched on wingless. What's the deal? Why did you
Violence?
say wingless?
Because it's technically a kind of dragon.
Oh,
Space
goody. Another
Yeah.
kind of dragon.
It's a space worm.
Have you named it? Oh, a space worm. I see what you're saying. Oh, I was expecting like a little grub of some kind. This is not what I was expecting.
This is way cuter than a grub.
Yeah, no, it really is.
Okay, out of game, we have a vague understanding of your aversion / interest in dragons. In game, we have no idea at all, and so John reacted to this dragon lady. He's like, "What are you so upset about? It's just, I mean, sure, dragons are not great, but like
Baby, it's okay.
our exposure to dragons is the Hells, the zombie dragon, and that's it actually."
John is going to cast Carmichael's draconic form, taking on the appearance of a draconic self, scaly and all. He'll keep his wings furled instead of unfurled. And considering what he has gathered from De La Reese and Yasmin about this thing's mother, I know that you said that it hasn't opened its eyes yet. But he is also going to cast Major Image in order so he has the actual texture of something draconic, something, scaly. And then he is going to try his best from his description from what he's heard of this thing and the brief amount of research he was able to do about things that could be similar to this. And he's going to try to make a facsimile of like a foster mother for it, like an imaginary, how it would like feel and smell and like generally like, its size and what it gives off for its presence. And he's going to attempt to communicate with it. John speaks Draconic, so if that helps at all. And see if this thing is like a baby, a toddler, a youngling, like, kind of what are we looking at here in regards to this thing's like mental faculties and all that,
Okay. Roll a handle animal check.
Oh, I mean, this is an animal in the sense that like humans are animals, right? So like, wouldn't we be able to?
I also did run a analyze weakness on this, which I don't have anymore because it was several months ago.
Yeah.
So I will give you, if you ask for it, I will give you that information.
So
yes, I would ask for anything you have.
Going off the non-5th edition version of it, so your mileage may vary.
Yeah.
It has 11 hit points, and didn't list the intelligence of it, but I don't think it's intelligent.
Oh, okay. So it does have like an animal intelligence then.
At least at this stage, yes.
Okay. All right. Well, damn it. I was going to see if I could try and do something else, but yeah, let's go with handle animal. I am not fantastic at this, but
it wants to be fed.
That's what we're here to do.
Every time that you enter the chamber, it unleashes a high-pitched, keening cry and moves towards the door. But
it eats metal.
It eats metal? How is it not breaking out of the ship then?
Well, it's a baby. The adult version digests metal.
Okay, the adult version. Well, the adult version probably digests everything under the sun. But yeah, I get what you mean.
I distinctly remember one of the things that we heard about it was that because it's a spacefaring creature, while biological material is best for its food source, it can and does digest biological components to sustain itself.
I've been ensuring that it has constant dietary needs that are met in order to prevent it from chewing its way through. But the shape of its jaws makes it difficult for it to get a bite on the smooth features of this chamber.
Oh, good.
I've been feeding it replicated meat.
And Gnosis, have you been having the food delivered by a caretaker, or have you just been like depositing it in like a bowl?
I don't want to interfere with Delaris's process. I have not had any physical presence aside from drones or just drop-offs.
Okay. Well, okay, so John's going to make a point of joining Delaris for feedings and attempting, not knowing the husbandry of how to care for this creature, he's going to at least attempt to assimilate a parental figure and give it some one-on-one time that isn't just like, hey, sit in a cage for 20 hours a day, or I don't know how long does this thing sleep? Have you guys noticed how long it sleeps for?
Its eyes are closed, so
it's hard to tell.
This is so weird speaking to Drowsy about this stuff and getting this back, because usually she's so huge on like the caring of animals, like of various species and degrees. The idea that she would take in a creature and not know how to care for it, it baffles me.
How is it responding to Dolores at this point? She's been coming down to feed it a couple times a day.
Reptilian, I'd say.
Okay.
Which, of course, we all know Dolores has no concept of.
So it's pooping everywhere.
Its digestive system is extremely efficient, since it can digest.
That is truly hilarious,
rocks.
by the way.
Oh, good.
Having you be an
Very
expert in the
nice.
field and pretending to not know about it.
Yeah.
Very funny.
She's a literal herpetologist in real life, so the
Yeah.
it's
very funny.
It's ridiculous. Okay.
Role playing.
Character knowledge versus player knowledge.
Yeah, so they'll do their best to care for this thing. Would you mind assisting with the animal handling? Perhaps having a more nurturing touch would be assisted with this.
She's friendly with it. She comes and feeds it. Like, she's really friendly with it. She just doesn't know what she's doing.
Yeah. Well, we do our best. Hopefully, it grows to appreciate
She's going to
humanoids.
find an experienced animal handler and Ariant to see if they can help her train it.
Do you know if this Wyrm, is it even gendered? Do they care about that kind of thing? Hopefully, whoever we find is able to help us out with this.
I suppose that would fall under information that I would do you think Adeline's weakness gives information about?
Yes, because gender is a weakness.
If my crested gecko is any indication, we would know based on whether it has giant testicles or not.
I was gonna say, like, because it's probably doing more than pooping everywhere if it's a male. From what I understand of,
There are no
reptilian.
gendered pronouns used in the original description on either creature, the parent or the child. So I have
Interesting.
elected to say that they are either hermaphroditic or they grow from spores or something.
Oh snap!
Interesting.
Hopefully, they don't grow from poop rocks, or we're in trouble.
There would have been a lot more of them in that asteroid.
Unless this one
will-
keeps eating them.
I imagine we can send like a drone in there to keep like
I mean, on
current
a strict
environment.
thing, because like the lack of caloric
Value.
yeah, just in general, like the fact that there was even a baby at all is kind of shocking.
It is not uncommon for any true dragon. This isn't a true dragon, but true dragons are notoriously well known for being able to eat literally anything. Red dragons don't carry off cows and villagers because they have to survive. They
They're
do it
like
because
cats.
they
They
like
just
it.
do because they like it.
Yep. it's it's part of the game.
Which is funny, which means a dragon that isn't eating animals or people can be an apex predator without impacting the local ecosystem in the same way at all.
It's true.
If it eats plants or metal
or just dirt. Okay, so aside from pet rearing and wizardry shit, John would like to do some musical playing with Daelarys a little
Actually,
bit.
it's not wizardry because it's not magic.
A wizardry with Daelarys.
Yes.
She's literally considering multiclassing to gestalting to wizard.
Yes.
I thought you were doing researching that genetic bifurcation with me. That was the first.
Oh, we're doing that too. That's
Each
the
of you
first
gets a day.
day.
You get a day. Daelarys gets a day. The rest of the crew gets a day. That's how he's spending his time.
Damn.
And then John's gonna put a little bit of time into either spell tattoos and or runes if anyone wants anything on their weapons or armor.
Ooh.
If no one makes any requests, then he's gonna just start making some stuff up to leave on the ship. Also, where's John's room?
What do your runes do, or do the spell tattoos?
Gosh. Well, first of all, it's any spell that he could cast. So most anything that you could want.
Because what I'm thinking of, if you have any evocation spells, having an emergency tattoo on the arcane turret, so that anyone who's a non-caster can cast an emergency
spell cannon.
Yeah, an emergency spell cannon scale version of it.
Spell cannon scale? What do you mean?
So any evocation spell cast through the ship's cannon gets magnified to giga damage or something like that. Whatever the
mega
damage
damage
is. Mega damage.
So you can cast a ship-to-ship magic missile.
Oh, then he absolutely will go around and just put every spell on every cannon to make sure that
There's one arcane cannon. Basically,
we have one arcane cannon. Okay.
So there's plasma. There's all sorts of weaponry on it, but the arcane cannon is like the dorsal mounted thing. You stand at the like operating position, and you cast an evocation spell, and it turbocharges it so it can be a ship-to-ship weapon.
That's awesome. Question: does it even matter? Are these lasers that we have, these cannons, are they magical for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction?
The plasma cannons are not. Wait, they might be actually because they have the plasma quality. One moment, please.
And they're also powered by the ship.
But they are not inherently magical.
The only reason I ask is because if they are inherently magical, John won't bother. If they are not inherently magical or can't overcome damage reduction, then John's going to put runes on them to make sure that they can. So that way we can, bore through armor or defenses more easily.
What I was going to say is if they're powered by the void crystal generator, would applying it to that just like supercharge the entire ship?
The void crystal generates a lot of power already. It generates more than enough power. The way to supercharge
I kind of feel like any amount of
crystal
spell that John puts on that wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah. You would just get a bigger void crystal. That's like the only thing you'd really do.
Okay, so it has to be on the weapon itself. Got it.
Yeah, but you can enchant it to make it a +1 sword. You can make it a +1 plasma cannon. It takes time and money and everything, but like you can make it an enchanted weapon. However, the plasma quality has some fancy stuff of its own. So give me a sec here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
This is the guy who wrote the Amethyst campaign setting.
Nice.
Sent me, and the Ultramodern 5e book sent me his armory that isn't finished yet. And we've been playtesting with a lot of the things we've been running are toys from that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. And so the plasma property ignores fire resistance, and it treats fire immunity as fire resistance. So it can overcome damage reduction. Like, there really isn't much in the game that's immune to non-magical energy damage.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, like there's nothing that says it's resistant to everything but magical fire damage. It's resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from weapons. And then there's fire resistance and fire immunity. Now, the higher level things, these are abilities that are active depending on the level of the character wielding the weapon.
Ah.
So the little plasma pistol that Boignus was using, it has the burn quality, so it does like damage over time.
Oh.
And the AP property is armor piercing. Let me see if I put that. Yeah, I did. Here's what.
Because I know
AP
armor
does.
piercing is what Zorica has been using.
Mm-hmm. Armor piercing resistant ignores damage resistance. So, I don't have I don't have a magical bow, but I have an armor piercing sniper rifle.
Yeah.
It also counts as magical and silver.
Question.
That's if it's go ahead.
John has an element gun that he had Amanda make for him. Would we be able to make plasma one of the modes of the element gun? Because that sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, you could set it to plasma. Amanda can help you do that. Not that you couldn't do it, but like she's better at it and she's faster. Yeah. She'll
So then would
replace
we
the
be
fire
able
with
to
plasma.
Yeah, so would we be able to like basically like what I'm wondering is would John be able to go like property is superheater? Then if he's like, can he get access to like burn or battle cohesion or
It's a
direct
plasma
energy?
when you set it to fire, it has the plasma quality.
Oh my god!
And the
Okay, I
plasma
need
quality
this.
means
I
all
need
these
to
things
save
apply.
this. Oh my god, I need this
So
so
because
bad.
we're
This is
because
incredible.
we're 12th level, bottle cohesion is like any weapon that we wield that has the plasma feature, we have access to that.
Yeah, and directed energy.
Oh my god!
Oh, okay.
There's a lot more of these qualities too. Now that we're taking a look at this, I will bust more of them out. I've been slowly adding
because
them.
literally
like,
any of our people could just take a plasma weapon and be like immediately effective. This is awesome. Holy pants! I freaking love this. Okay, I know what John's busy doing for a while.
We should get Zomkug a plasma weapon.
He got
can we
something.
get
He
plasma
got a
axe?
rail. He has like a fletchet rail cannon of some kind.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He had two things. He got a melee weapon and a ranged weapon, right?
I think his melee weapon, he's still using a maul, like an enchanted
Dude,
magical.
let's give him a freaking plasma chain axe or something.
I definitely know you upgraded him with something. I just can't remember what it was.
Or we could give him one of those electroglaves from the Exarchate.
That is true. So the Exarchate, most of the time, you guys haven't fought them much. You've dealt with them plenty, but you haven't fought them. Most of the time they send robots, but they have Exarchate knights who are like cybernetic and genetically enhanced fighters wearing power armor, and they wield these vibroglaves that are also electrified. They hit very hard.
Very hard. Yeah, we should totally get one of those for Zomkug. That sounds like a very Zomkug weapon. Freaking lightning glaive.
And you have an Exarchate AI on board, so
Oh, hold on, I'm copying all of this. This is very important stuff.
I think with a weaponsmith like Manda, the 3D printer and Gnosis, that should be doable like on location.
What I should do next time is set a gold budget where it's like, this isn't how much gold you have, but this is the value of special materials you have for this mission, and making special stuff reduces them.
Yes.
And every time we get low, we have to negotiate with the JTF and the three major governments. Like, hey,
on some budget.
Increase our budget, please.
Like, go
budget
fight
review.
a space dragon or something.
Is there anything else I want to do?
Okay, so I think, like you said, I think a good idea would be to make sure that John does put a decent spell on there. Let me take a look at John's trait here. Feet, runic caster. Okay. So he is able to.
Do you have to be able to cast the spell to tattoo it?
Yes.
Okay. But I mean, like, you have, like, as in, do you have to know the spell yourself?
I do have to know the spell, yeah.
But not to activate it.
Yeah. This is that's why I was
Sorry,
suggesting
I
that.
have to know the spell to make it. You don't have to know it to cast it.
Yes. Well, I was gonna say, because I have some interesting spells on my spell list but you need to know them, so that doesn't.
Okay, so here's the thing. Depending on the kind of spell that we want, I feel like, would a spell like Squeeze the Brain in a cannon actually do anything?
Is it an evocation spell?
Oh, let me check. That's a good point.
Also, Lafon, if any of your spells are also on the wizard list, John can learn them. And from you.
Okay.
It is an evocation spell. Oh my goodness.
Because one that would make a ton of sense is Chain Lightning, just straight up.
Yeah, that's a high level spell. I cannot
What level
do
does it
that
have to be
as of right
to?
now.
What level
So it
does it have to be?
depends. It depends on what you're looking at. When it comes to spell tattoos and runes, I believe right now my cap is level 5.
Okay.
I'm sure if I get higher level, I'll have the ability to do better stuff. But that now there are unique spell tattoos that I'd be able to work on, but that takes a lot of time.
Mhm.
But generally, I believe as part of the tattoos and the runes, I believe level 5 is the cap, unless there's like something. I'm sure if we did like a quest or got special reagents or whatever, we could probably do more. But for right now, as the features that I have are, it would be level 5 is the cap.
Okay. I have unfortunately no level 5 or lower spells that are on the wizard spell list that are also evocation.
Well, it wouldn't need to be wizard necessarily, but yeah.
Well, that I know that you would be able to learn.
Right.
Actually, my only wizard non-ritual spell is a level 6 spell. So,
And you checked, are these spells unique to the Book of Darkness?
which ones?
The ones that that you would consider useful for spell tattoos?
For me, I don't have any. The only ones they all cause self damage in some way, so they would not. I don't think they would make sense as a.
Got it.
It's like stuff like blood bullets, which would be a great spell, but it's unique to the Book of Evil.
Because if it's unique to the Book of Evil, look in the Book of Evil and look for wizard, because some of those spells might be on the wizard list. Can you hear my cat?
Was it typing?
No.
No. I thought you were about to be like, dude, you guys, my cat.
Oh, I know why. I forgot. I don't normally keep my mic in this position. It's only like this because I'm on camera directly. It's right here. So normally you can't hear my typing, but whoops, my bad.
I do love that as like the idea of that's how you introduce that you taught your cat to type.
Right?
Hey, do you hear my cat?
I do actually. What is that?
The actual keyboard cat.
So it looks like the biggest evocation spells that I'd be able to do would be Fireball, Lightning Bolt, and Squeeze the Brain. Squeeze the Brain sounds awesome, but I think that would only work if we're probably looking at the bridge.
Or
and then, it's,
if you are fighting a mega scale monster.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Mega scale monster. That's a good point. That's a good point. And then obviously Lightning Bolt and Fireball are just, Lightning Bolt and Fireball. Never bad.
The only thing that it says here is that it's a mad scientist. It's a vile spell, and mad scientists know it.
Okay.
So
Gaston.
John might be able to learn vile spells.
I would say I think I might be able to do that. I'm kind of like on that.
I'll look at it later.
Radar. Yeah.
You would have to hurt yourself to cast them, though.
I just learned Vital Sacrifice. I'm all about that. Don't worry. Oh, actually, I did want to ask, mate. Since John's very like, I used to have, before I switched over to a Angel Mage, back when I was a War Mage. I used to have an ability where I'd be able to, or this is when I was an Abjuration Mage. God, I've switched around a lot. I used to be able to put like a shield on people in order to protect them. John was very big on like being able to move things around and help. So as part of Vital Sacrifice, I'm able to take some damage. And then as a bonus action, I'm able to, take damage and make the boon. And then it says I can expend the boon in order to either buff my attack, my damage, or when someone's making a save to reduce their save. I'm wondering, would you allow me as a reaction to be able to boost the attacks, damage, whatever, of my allies? Like if they're casting a spell or if they're doing an attack, if I could use my own Vital Sacrifice to make their thing better?
What level is that spell?
It's a feat. It's not a spell.
Oh.
Let's try I'm still going to be up for a little bit.
Let's try it.
Oh, one sec.
For the purposes of the arcane canon, would vile spells, certain ones of them, function?
If they are of the evocation school, that is what matters. Vile.
Well,
should not be a school.
on the book, they're all listed as vile.
Then they don't work.
Okay. It's funny because like the school vial has things that are absolutely evocation like consistent, and then stuff that's like abjuration or illusion and stuff. But because it's all evil, it's just vile.
Right. If you
Lisa
did
says
find a
goodnight,
way to do
everyone.
that, it would slowly turn the ship evil.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Corrupt the
that's
vessel through which it's
awesome.
cast.
That's awesome.
Look, when I tell you information, I am telling you exactly that information. There is no therefore unless I say therefore.
That wasn't LaFawn saying it. That was like, you know, yes, you'd be like, okay. Although Heelwyn would probably, you know, book it.
Just not approve. Try to stop you.
Oh, yeah.
You're
What would make a
speaking
ship
awfully
evil,
good
though?
in evil blasting range, Heelwyn.
It's just that there are certain things that it's fine for you to use, but you probably shouldn't inflict on mass on the entire ship or the entire crew. You know what I mean?
True. That's true. That's true.
Oh.
It's like Heelwyn hasn't tried to purge you, but if you started awakening heresy and everybody left and right, there'd be a conversation.
Fair.
Listen, we
Wait,
both
what if
appear
we
as good.
what if we awoke in heresy in Hulin?
That conversation happened weeks ago.
Yeah, I did.
LaFawn recommended that.
I wanted to see what would happen. What happens when you like bring an angel to evil?
Oh, John, are you busy researching
Yes.
something?
No. I'm just writing down what you said. And everyone, Kaylee said goodnight. In case you.
Good night, Kaylee.
Appreciate
Aw,
Do
good
you
night.
want to spend any of the time asking about Ascus or heresy, or do you want to spend these 3 days doing the research that you talked about and that can wait till later?
I think I can wait till later, only because I feel like they're not going to share. They're specifically not going to share for a while. So I think John will be very focused on all that he is learning and applying.
I mean, you could ask me and I will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth, baby.
Yeah, exactly. So that's not going to help me.
GM, how many Vile points can I Vilas points can I spend to get advantage on lying?
Does the ability specify a limit?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just highlighting that I can do that in response to the fact that I said I will tell the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, exactly. And see, John knows this, Matt knows this. We both know not to bother.
All right. Any other? I'm going to delete the chariot for the time being, just for now. Is there any other business that the party wishes to attend while you make your journey home? No whales at this time. Okay.
What is the range on our radio telecommunicator to back to the JTF HQ?
Let me look that up.
This is not something I want to do while we're traveling, but like, when does communication reestablish so we can start prepping once we get back?
Right. Well, one thing to keep in mind is that you are still in the Pyrespace universe, and in that universe, they have not had a lot of time to build infrastructure. So there now a long range telemetry and radio, that was probably one of the first things that they would put in orbit, but there won't be a lot. Communications.
And I mean, obviously, in an emergency, sending exists. So
yes, 1,000 miles is default. So very close in space terms.
Yeah.
On top of each other. But I think there's an enhancement of some kind.
I mean, we have communications longer than 1,000 miles. Like that's not very far at all.
That's magic, though. That's only magic. Your ship doesn't have only magic. It also has tech.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
And that magical communication is instantaneous. It's not affected by once you're within 1,000 miles, there's no lag. There's no ping.
Right.
Beyond that, there's speed of light ping.
I mean, we know what instant communication is like. We use it all the time on our journeys.
Oh, ship upgrades. Here we go.
Telepathic bond, baby.
A radio array gives you a range of 10,000 miles.
Which is still fairly close. relativistically speaking.
Yeah.
At the speed we're traveling.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. So basically, once we make our final jump, we'll have communications back.
Mm-hmm. All right, bear with me one moment.
That's fair. All right. In that case, I've got all my stuff done. I was basically just finishing up,
Mhm.
the body mods to my level up gave me.
Also, mate,
Mhm.
since I have time here the next 3 days to work with Manda, would John be able to? I've been collecting a lot of resources and funds and stuff. Get one of those crazy shields that the other two have.
That shield costs 80,000 gold.
You said 50,000 the last time we asked. Well, first you
So-
said 5,000, and then you said 50,000.
So-
Now it's 80,000.
It turned out I thought I had given them an insane discount because of bad math, and I was going to give you that same discount. I didn't give them an insane discount. They just spent the huge pile of money they got for saving what's his name on it.
Yeah. We paid market. Well, we did pay market value, but we paid like basically market value. It turns out saving 2 heads of state from assassination gets you quite a chunk of change.
I wouldn't know. I don't think John makes money. I have to find every little coin on the ground to crash together enough.
Here's the thing, Matt. You can get sponsored by any of these governments that you have helped and the Joint Task Force. Like, if you ask for resources, they will give you resources as much as they can.
You just have to face your toughest enemy yet. The bureaucracy.
I like the concept that like John has gone through all these like life-changing experiences, but then like when it comes to like getting stuff is like I couldn't possibly ask for that. The reward is the fact that everyone is alive at the end.
John is very much pay me, but usually everyone's poor as hell.
And then Yasmin and Dolores are like, all right, so where's the company credit card?
Yeah.
I want a spending account.
Listen, if you need funds, I can embezzle stuff from my secret stash of
John's got funds. He doesn't have 80,000, freaking dollars worth of funds.
How much does he have? Because Dolores
A lot.
has 3,800 that she can,
Oh,
loan.
John has way more than that. John's
5%.
Despite my my complaints of money, John he's very wealthy. I spent 50 grand on the last player character that is not here. Helping them out, and so now his funds are considerably lower. But I
can liquidate one of my corporate accounts and buy the shield for you.
John is not poor, y'all. I don't want to spend 80 grand on it, but yes.
We're talking about not poor in terms of like in-game financial ability.
Mm-hmm.
I literally run 3 shell corporations on Lacunas.
But does John want to be cash rich and shield poor? Is that really what you want to be?
No, it's exactly what I don't want to be. So but I'd rather be like favor poor and John, cash rich and shield rich. Yeah,
it would take me a while, but if you got me half of that, I could build it for that price. That's just materials, no labor cost.
Okay.
I would just make it.
John, you're not going to pay the woman?
What
did
you
work?
This would significantly increase his combat effectiveness.
Just make sure to include your labor as a line item, please, Amanda. We will requisition your labor costs elsewhere in the JTF, and as such, we'll be able to requisition more on our next budget pass.
Sure.
Perfect. Pleasure doing business with you.
So is that $40,000? Oh God. Okay. And mate, just to clarify, because most of my money's coming from platinum. If 5,000 platinum is 50,000 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. John drops 4,000.
Is gold 1-to-1? Because I remember it's 50,000 gold, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever, 80,000 gold. Okay.
Yeah. So
several hundred thousand.
So the shields come from Ultramodern, and I talked to the guy who made the book, and I looked in his book, and those prices are 1-to-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool. Because I remember we spent Lacuna's credits because that was what we were paid in, which was a lot.
You could use Lacuna's credits. I have a lot of Lacuna's credits. I've never been able to use it. Can I use Lacuna's credits on this?
So you can, but that will. Let's actually talk about the situation.
Okay.
Because this is relevant. This is relevant. Okay. When the ship jumps back into the system, John. You're not going to get a grasp on everything that's changed until you like fully arrive.
The credits are useless now, aren't they?
No, they're not. They're not. You
Okay,
can spend them. It's just not instantaneous because of something I'll go into.
Oh, okay.
Conversion rates.
It's not even conversion rates. It's that you can't. An electronic financial system doesn't exist on Perianth in the system yet. So they can only be spent if you like transfer and spend them on Lacunas. And the means of getting between Lacunas and Perianth right now is extremely restricted. Basically, they have one guy who can cast Gate once a day. And anything that has to go back and forth between the two worlds has 1 minute to make that transition. So
what I'm hearing is we need to make the orbiting system in Perianth on the JTF a bank, so that when that gate gets cast, it transits instantly.
That's a good solution. There's some other solutions to it as well, but that's really the only restriction. Is that
that one allows us to add processing fees that gives us more money.
Transferring the money instant. You can do that as part of a data transmission.
I mean, the portal would also be really good because then you don't have to have some portion not casting gate all the time.
So, John, when you get back, when you arrive, the system is very much as you left it until you get up close to Perianth. At which point you notice there are multiple satellites now orbiting the forest world. Exarchate tech. And because of those satellites, you pretty quickly are able to establish communication. It's not a full comms network throughout the entire system yet, and it's not like they have gigantic transmitters built on Perianth already, but you can get in touch, like, as soon as you get into the system, you can... Let's see, what else?
So was that a yes on using the Vosky credits?
Yes, there's just going to be a delay. You spend the money, it goes out. Somebody on the other side spends some time getting all the crap that you need into a box and then getting it on the schedule for the gate, which you have priority for, and then you get the stuff.
The only reason I'm asking is because I'm just wondering, because I'm assuming we can't turn platinum into shield. So
yeah, you can. Well,
you can just turn platinum into shield?
No. You would have to spend platinum to buy things on Perianth that are meant. You don't need to buy rubber, right? You just need the raw materials.
But I feel like if John Carmichael went to Perianth and was like, "Look, man, I promise I've got 23,000 Vosky credits, but I gotta wait till the gate opens. But can you please start ordering these products for me?" I'm sure they wouldn't go like, "Oh yeah, the John Carmichael's gonna
on credit." Basically saying, I'm good for it. I can pay you. Start giving me the materials now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, John, of course I'd be happy to facilitate that for you. Your word is gold here. More than gold. How have you been, by the way?
Platinum.
All of you.
Speaking of gold.
Don't do yourself any. Yes.
Oh no, I wasn't contacting you. I'm relaying to this person who sold my items.
Yes, precisely. How are you? What were the items that you had on sale again?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
it was
this
the
up. We'll resolve it backstage.
Well, no. I'm trying to remember. It's the specific word. It's the warlock one that gives you an extra spell slot.
Yeah, that's a good transaction for us to handle. Now that you are back, that is a good transaction for us to handle offline.
Yeah,
but Marikoth ad Fluris has processed that.
It's Marikoth. I love Marikoth.
Yeah,
Marikoth's
absolutely.
my boy.
That's the thing. Marikoth is he's risen up in government and authority just because of his association with all y'all. And he was cleared of those notorious crimes that he supposedly did. His star is up. And because he's such a socialite, he can get credit. He can get loans and stuff just by asking the right people. Not even on an official market.
Did we hire him for the JCF?
Wait, what crap?
I think we did.
He was accused of poisoning people.
He didn't actually do it. I got my boys on it, and we cleared him of all wrongdoing.
He didn't do it. He was framed.
He would never do something that gauche. Poisoning is
No, he
pretty-
would, but he didn't do it this time.
Oh, no, he totally would.
Poisoning is below you.
No,
Find
it's
a
not.
better method of murder next time.
No, it's not just poison. He takes you with him in order to make sure that you can have a day of crafting. You're going to be making, pottery. You're going to be painting pictures. You're going to be trying on clothes.
It's all full of lead.
You're going to be having this amazing, wonderful date with Marikoth. And while he has, poison ivy coverings on his lips and his, hands and stuff, you're touching freaking, arsenic all day. And
Marikoth does seem like bitchy enough to be a poisoner.
he absolutely is. He's the best. Marikoth's incredible, and I love him.
I don't.
And I won't let anybody hurt my
recall
baby
him
boy.
being on the task force. These are all the people I remember being part of the task
Yeah,
force.
no, because he's actually that's right. He was part of the delegation from.
Yes, he was part of the
that was- yeah.
negotiations, but he's not like part of the combined task force.
Yeah, he's more kind of like a negotiator, like a go-between.
He
like,
works for the court of Fluris.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of our JTF, though,
Mm-hmm.
I will reach out to them once we get back, and see what the updates are from our head of. I don't know what the position is, but she's in charge.
Come on down.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on?
Yes.
Oh, great! Welcome back! I'm glad you're not dead. We don't have too many of these things, so maybe just come down here and we can talk about it.
Do we have anywhere else to be? This is to John and Dolores.
No, if we've arrived at Perianth, then it's about where we need to be.
Head to Perianth.
Okay. The ship arrives, and Perianth, as a spell jamming nation, planet, has plenty of docks and stuff for spaceships. They're just, usually made of wood and leaves and stuff like that, not this metal machine. But nonetheless, hold on. What am I need to check something real quick. That's not right. There it is. Okay, I found it. Whoop.
Woohoo!
But yeah, John, it is a hubbub of activity. You can already see the ways that technology and Voski and Exarch are starting to sort of bleed into the House of Fluris in the city. It's slow because the gate is only open one day, like a minute a day. But you can sort of see the first signs of that happening. As usual, you are all given a royal welcome. The royal guard, the face-worn paladins and blade singers all come out to escort you. They send a bunch of runners and stuff up to assist with any unloading that has to be done because they are not used to ships like this yet. But you are all ushered into the courtroom. And yeah, everyone's super excited to see you. And Doglod gives you a splendid welcome to our eternal autumn from beyond the dark stars.
John has a very nice reunion with whoever is present, and Dogalad, hopefully Marikoth.
Marikoth is absolutely. If he's not here, I'll add him. He's here.
Okay. Oh, hello. I can see everyone now. Fantastic.
Wait, I just realized something just connected in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Are Molly and Mirith related? They have the same last name.
Kind of. So Mirith is part of one of the branch families. So he's not one of the main.
Oh, not Marikoth. Mirith.
Oh, Mirith. Also, kind of. Yes.
That is not a question you've asked, Delores.
Yeah, it just connected in my brain because I did I read over it and then I was like, So
do you want me to say something about that, or
do you remember, Matt?
Yeah, I remember. All right,
go ahead.
These people. Well, I mean, I might remember wrong, but I do remember. So, Molly and Mirith are half sisters, if I recall correctly, right?
Childhood friends, actually.
Childhood friends. Okay, then never mind. I guess I messed that up. You say it then, maybe. Apparently, I'm very off. I thought they were half sisters.
The House of Lyclin is a wood elf vassal house to the high elf Fluris house. Mireth is naturally from that house. Molly is a half elf who is recognized and accepted into House Lyclin.
Okay, so I was kind of right.
Okay.
But not Mireth is a very, I mean, you've been around her. She's very sort of quiet and demure and in the background most of the time.
Very different.
From what I recall, she doesn't not like Molly, but like they kind of had a bit of an issue. Like Molly was kind of like
there's some history.
Yeah. Like Molly's not prodigal daughter material, but like Mireth kind of treats her like a prodigal daughter kind of a thing.
Who are these people down here?
Where?
We'll Master Balthamius.
I don't think we've been introduced.
Correct.
I have.
When we get in, I will go to Hara and Edelvina, because those are our subordinates, technically.
Hara is no one's subordinate, but yes, go on.
Under the most
There's
technical definition. They're the ones who we hired
partners.
to keep an eye on things while we were gone.
Why are there two Haras? What the hell's going on here?
Oh shit! I forgot I already put them here. My bad. So Hara and Etelvina have been put in charge of the military plan to retake the forge.
Oh, sick.
Because they were the people I recognize. Well, I shouldn't say I. We recognize as being both capable and also not beholden to any of the governments here.
Correct. Do you guys know much about Hara or Edelvina?
Yes.
Enough to know that we owe Edelvina a favor for this, and that is slightly terrifying.
Yeah, no, you don't owe the White Ghost a favor. That's a terrible idea.
We in the Forge freed.
I mean, that's a good point.
Plus,
Like, she's not the scariest person we've made deals with. So
No, she's not the scariest person in this room. Are you kidding?
Definitely not. She
Hara
is hanging on Hara's arm, and Hara is not like leaning. Hara's just like standing there, and Etelvina's like, darling, and Hara's just, John. Yes, me.
Is Edelvina like made up? Is she? Because like she's not in her ninja outfit, I would assume.
She's not in her ninja outfit. She is like full
dressed to the nines.
Northport like nightlife 1920s flapper, except she's already started picking up some elven stuff.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
nice.
And is Hara still like not trying to be, but absolutely a sexy librarian, or
no?
Has she also changed.
She's wearing like archmage robes.
Oh snap! She's like gone full education mommy. Okay.
Well, no. Here's the thing. Wherever Hara goes, the role she's playing right now is that she is in charge. She's a sorceress, so she is dressing like a sorcerer who is in charge.
Yeah.
Also, in case for Hara, we leveraged the 3 governments to pay for upgrades to her school.
Excellent.
Oh, and there was a promise of an exchange student program between Perianth and her school.
I thought that would be useful since the gifted in Northport are really just sorcerers of a kind. When you boil it down.
Question. LaFawn.
Yeah.
Has Yasmin done the analyze weakness thing on anyone here, including Hara?
I think they know about Hara.
Oh yeah, no, I know Hara's deal. Yeah.
She's like a dragon, right?
More than that, but did you?
Yeah, we know what Hara
She's
is.
also super hot, right?
She's super hot. She's
a
a dragon.
I know what God did to Hara. I know her thing.
Did you know that she also has all of John's magic?
Yeah, this is something because I did analyze weakness on her.
Yes,
and
that's what I'm making sure.
I don't think I rolled it. I think I rolled pretty high too. I think I rolled.
Because the reason that John has an angel subclass is because Hara has all his original magic, and all his new magic came from his deal with an angel.
So she.
No, that's the reason why I trusted her enough to take her to the. She's literally in charge of the war plans for the JTF. Like it's like the highest position you can get without being like the head of state.
She also basically gestalted into wizard. She's like a sorcerer wizard. She's like a, what do you call it, thaumaturge?
No, there's a different name for that. Thaumaturge is cleric wizard.
So, are you guys on like good terms? Like, are you guys cool? Or
They have
John,
resolved.
I believed.
As far as Hara is concerned, John has made amends.
I was gonna say, like, I believe she forgave him, like straight up
Yes.
forgave him for
Yes.
for their past. Like, they're not like besties, but like we can be working associates again.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we were always working associates, but like the animosity should be gone now.
Correct. Like he gave her all of his magic, and she was like, you know what? That I'm gonna consider us even now. You turned me into a human and stole my memories. You gave them back, and then you gave me all your magic. Okay, all right. Yes, she wants an exchange program because Perianth, it's all magic, right? The Northport gifted, they have magic.
Yeah.
But yes, a lot has happened while you were gone. We have an envoy from the Githzerai city monastery of Zerth Adlun, Master Balthominius.
Oh. that
In
is
response,
good.
you sent Hulwin out a while ago to go
Yeah.
talk to people. These are the fruits of that expedition. So there is an envoy here ready to talk. I'm trying to see what else. Exarch's probes have gone out into the Chain of Tears per that part of the agreement. And let's see. Other than that, not a lot has changed societally yet because it has not been that long.
I mean, it's been like what, 2 weeks?
Something like that.
The fact that this much got done already is actually shocking.
Hara cares about one thing though. Was your mission successful?
I'm going to like walk up to Hara and Edelvina too, I suppose, because they're both side by side.
Yeah, well,
reach
she's
out
again leaning on her.
Yeah. Reach out my hand like in a handshake to Hara. Yes. We got what we went for.
And is it good for anything?
No. But good for a very specific something.
Oh.
But I say that not to be facetious. It will need stabilization. It is not infinitely powerful.
I need to know where it fits and what its capabilities are, what we can do with it in order to make a plan around it.
As it stands, it is a one and done item
Okay.
for the scale that we need it of.
Do you think
I would
we can change
prefer it
that?
to be a little bit. What's that?
And do you think we can change that?
That's what the stabilization I think can give us the opportunity to extend it. Yes.
Great, go work on that.
She's very no nonsense.
We're not going to have a solid plan that involves you until we know where that fits.
Oh, it's a fair assessment.
What's our time left, by the way? What was?
We're down to like 2 months.
Oh, okay.
For context on the just like a quick reminder of the Annulus, it is useful for the things that it can do pretty frequently. It has no like making sure that I remember correctly. It's not finite in that sense, but if we were to try and use it on a massive scale, it would destroy itself, right?
The annihilation power is usable once a year.
Okay.
It's all of its other powers are usable at will or daily. If you use the annihilation to destroy an artifact or a demigod or something of similar power, then it is destroyed. But the annihilation power is only within like 500 feet, and it is once annually.
Have they gotten any more intelligence from the Forge that could help us?
Exarch has dispatched some probes that way. or at least not yet. Exarch is working on getting some probes that are heavily stealthed. As far as we know, and again, the probe network and satellite network is it's going to take some time to build up. Exarch is working on manufacturing, like getting manufacturing going somewhere here in order to produce things faster and locally. But one of the first things they did is they have long-range telemetry, and they have not detected any electromagnetic transmissions coming from the forge. So as far as we know, the illithids are not operating what we would consider to be advanced technology. So we should have the capacity, if we send non-sentient probes, no psychic presence whatsoever, we should be good to scan and start doing recon that way. But we don't want to risk it until we've built probes to spec and such.
I'm going to set up a communication network with the people I trust in terms of like the research and development side of things to see if we can start building a support network for the Annulus so that when we cast it, Annihilation or something of its whatever it's capable of doing, because on the scale we need more than it can provide,
right?
And it doesn't become,
either we need more than it can provide, or we need excellent information and a high value target. And that high value target may not exist. We may determine that there's no sufficient concentration for us to use that on.
I mean, the framework already exists to amplify spell effects. We literally have it.
This is not magical. This is psionic.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like in terms of like the research facility or the research thing, we know that effects can exist to because our best advantage right now is that the illithid do not believe that we are a threat.
Right.
To being able to wipe out any significant portion or number of them. The Annulus needs to be used. We need to see if we can magnify its effects. Obviously not as spell, but as psionic effects, which is theoretically possible, I believe.
It's actually provenly possible. Zorica, her mech, amplifies her psionic ability using built-in Esper coils and other things like that. So now, granted, being around the Annulus gives any Esper a huge headache and they don't like it. But Voski has Esper tech. They're probably the best people to work on this.
Okay. And barring that, then we'll fall back on Exarch's information. Whether it's possible or not is irrelevant because it will still need to be focused in a specific area. That information is vital no matter what.
Well, that information is vital on every single front because in order to launch an attack on the Forge is largely it's a big planet and it's largely subterranean. Unless the Annulus is capable of unilaterally wiping out all illithids or a significant amount of the illithid population, this is not going to be a one and done. This is going to be launching an invasion and establishing beachheads and then beginning a war that is going to take a while. Because, invading Afghanistan rarely goes well. There's a lot of caves involved. The good news is here, they will, like the orcs and dwarves who are native to that world also have that advantage. But this will very much be like what the objectives. This is one thing that Edelvina and Hara have sort of agreed on. The primary objective is to destroy their armada and inflict and cripple their ability to build another one. Like, we want to get, especially if we have enough Exarch tech, we want orbital control. We want air superiority. They cannot leave the planet. And so we need to, so those like we need to establish a beachhead and we need to do that. Then we move into a long-term phase. But we need additional information because there could, if there's any other high-value targets, we'll want to hit those both long-term and as part of the initial attack.
Oh, sorry.
But they don't expect you to be involved with every single piece of research in this process. You are high level characters with high level focus. You'll absolutely be the spearhead of this attack, the most special of special forces, but they're going to rely on everything they have to figure out more data first.
Mm-hmm. We also need to be able to be recalled at a moment's notice because we have the most bargaining power as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Hara's working on things like communications, and a lot of it isn't even, they don't even have a plan yet because she's still figuring out what is all this tech capable of. Now, she's experienced it before, so she can pick up on it quickly. What is the likely rate of production for Exarch stuff? What are we probably going to be able to actually muster in time? There are so many variables. Amateurs study strategy, professionals study logistics.
Critically, by the way, when I'm speaking to her, I'm not asking her. It's more for like, where do we stand? I'm not coming in to take any responsibility for how it's run.
Right.
I hired her for a reason, and she's going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Trust the professional, trust the expert.
It's Bean. The voice filter probably keeps the purrs out, but she's very happy. She's happy.
How is our friend Atticus faring?
Atticus is adapting a little bit more. It really still hasn't been that long since all of that happened. It has been, but he's adapting a little bit more, and Marikoth has made it his personal mission to corrupt Atticus.
Does he want help? I can awaken heresy in him.
That's cheating.
It's funnier if you don't.
Yeah, Atticus is doing all right. I don't remember what Ben and Charlie were doing.
They
Weren't
were
they going
researching.
through the files?
Yeah.
Which files? There's a
From
lot of
my
files.
parents.
The parent files.
Yes.
The parent files.
Yes.
I know this actually happened because all three of us remembered it.
All right, so they're working on that. Master Balthamidius is here to see you, and
he
is a very, very well-regarded Githyanki enlightened, or Githzerai enlightened. He is the master. He's a Githzerai. He is the master of a big monastery city. He is very, very psychically strong, spiritually strong, a lot of cultural authority. And he has his own fighting style that he teaches at the academy, which focuses on using the astral plane to see a moment into the future. And also zero G fighting.
I would like to radio to our ship and make sure that they hide our new compatriots. Keep them firmly aboard and not anywhere near this conversation.
Oh, yeah. Also probably warn Carlos that he's here.
Ugh.
That might be an issue.
Oh.
Now, our big thing with both the Githyanki and the Githzerai is we want them to come help us, but we want them to respect that there's already people here, correct?
Right. The Githzerai do not tend to be imperialists.
Okay.
The Githyanki do tend to be.
Okay, they're the ones we're worried about. Okay. I guess unless we have anything else, we could go meet with them. What do you guys think?
I mean, you're the lead on this one.
True. Yeah.
We'll support you any way of the way.
I did swap out one of my spells for tongues. Because I thought that might be useful, so I'm going to cast that before meeting with him.
Excellent. He has two
I will
guards.
back
Go ahead.
that up and ritually cast comprehend languages just in case.
Okay.
And of course, knowing that we were coming into this, I would have cast the telepathic bond ritually before we left to have that communication, so that the main players are in constant speech.
Communicado.
Yeah. So call that myself, John, Dolores, Hara, and Edelvina both. Because I guess just Hara, actually.
Real quick, can I check to make sure I'm not saying it wrong? I thought your name was pronounced Delores. Is it Dolores?
You know, just like drowsy.
Okay.
I
just wanna
have
make
no
sure.
idea. It looked good on paper, so
No, I just wanted to make sure because I thought originally it was very clearly don't say Dolores, say Delores, and then I've heard a lot
Well,
of
it was
Dolores now.
it was initially where we're from is like a 1920s Art Deco steampunk type of thing. So I was like,
Yeah.
what's a good like 1920s name that I can like
Yeah.
screw around with, which was
Fantasyify,
Dolores.
yeah.
Yeah, which was Dolores. So,
So in
but
Perianth, it's Delores.
Here's
North
what I
Port, it's Dolores.
here's what I do is every time because I hear when Androsi speaks in the third person about her character, the pronunciation that she uses that day is the one that I used.
That's hilarious.
So that's why I've been changing it. I literally listen for how you say it and then repeat it.
Okay, so then I think what we'll do from now on is that whenever we're somewhere where it should be Delores, John's going to say Dolores, and everywhere where it should be Dolores, John's going to say Delores. So it's always awkward.
All right. So who all is going to be present in this gathering? Y'all heroes, obviously. Hara's looped in, but on telepathy. She may not be physically there.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly. Oh, go ahead.
How much do the heads of state trust us to hold this negotiation here on their turf without interfering?
They fully trust you to start things off. You do not have the power to make any binding agreements in their name, but they absolutely trust the group of you to start the communication.
We have the power to make binding agreements in our name, though, right?
Correct. Absolutely.
Excellent.
You just can't speak for the task force resources or any nation state's resources. But you can say, look, they'll probably do this if we talk to them about it. Like, you can totally do that. You just can't say, I will make sure they give you X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So basically, the only thing we have full control over at the moment is our own mobility and the ship.
Yes, though the ship technically belongs to the task force, but it is assigned to you.
Right, yeah.
I think it should be just the three of us so as to come across more friendly and less intimidating at first. Because I remember back before when the ship was being built, we had all that time that I did research into both the Gith like societies.
Correct.
So I'd kind of like know that like these guys aren't really like the same kind of military force. They may not see like that swagger in the same way as one of the Gith Yankee might.
So the Gith Zerai, the original schism, what was his name? The original founder of the Gith Zerai, in the middle of the Gith conquest and annihilation of the illithids, led a schism because he said Gith herself, he is just going to be a new dictator. We don't want to overthrow our masters and just start a new totalitarian state. That civil war allowed illithids to survive because the extermination was not complete. The Gith Yankee moved to the astral plane. Gith entered hell and never returned, but Ephemelon, Tiamat's consort Red Dragon, came back and said Gith struck a deal. Now Red Dragons are allied with the Gith Yankee. And Gith's advisor, Vlakith I, became the new ruler. The latest Vlakith is the first one to become a Lich, and she has been the Lich Queen of the Gith Yankee for the last 1,000 years. The Gith Yankee are supremacists. They believe that they are the best. They conquer and take. They have astral raiders, but they also specifically hunt and hate illithids. the Gith Zerai moved to Limbo, the plane of chaos, the outer plane of chaos. And they went there, one, to get away from the Gith Yankee, and two, because they espouse inner self-control and discipline, and they test themselves by living in the most chaotic place in the universe. So they have they're not all monks, but they have a very monastic lifestyle. They also send hunting teams to kill illithids on the mortal plane. They don't conquer everything in their path, but they will sometimes sort of not care about collateral damage. They're like, we don't care about the locals. We're just here to kill the illithids.
Right. Okay.
So that's kind of the deal there. Any other questions?
Not yet.
Okay. There's a secure chamber that has been enchanted with a private sanctum spell to prevent spying, scrying, etc. And in this nice little lounge, that is where Balthominius and his 2 escorts wait for you. He's seated on the floor.
I will greet him and sit on the floor in front of him within a, polite distance.
Right.
Not gonna be touching knees or anything.
Hulwin, the one you sent, spoke highly of you.
I will mirror, by the way, whatever the escorts, however they're standing.
Okay.
I will mirror their.
They're standing behind him against the walls, so kind of.
I will mirror that for my side.
Right.
Yeah, same. We'll be the skeletons for her closet, and she can go sit down in front of Master Balthominius.
She has told us outrageous things.
Impersonating a soldier.
Yes, we're facing quite a calamity right now.
Yes,
And
the illithid scourge.
I know you have a history with them. Far longer than our own, but we know what kind of destruction they've already created and plan to do. We've come back from Penumbra and can still see the damage that they did there.
You? Penumbra?
Yeah. At this point, I'm going to take out one of the psionic arrows. And tell them about the precursor tribe that's still there, and just basically like the state of Penumbra.
They did not call themselves Gith.
I think they were before that.
Roll an insight check, everyone who's in the room, please. Adoy?
Natural 20.
Oh, whoa! Nice.
A total of 22. And I can.
Oh boy! Oh no!
Oh my! It's a good mental link.
Daloris, he is incredibly upset about this news. John.
Let me guess.
She just told Master Balthominius. He thinks it's incredible. He thinks it's like somebody just sat down and said they have a cure for global warming.
Yeah.
And he's hiding something. He's hiding something that he's reticent and hesitant, not like he needs to conceal it, but he's been hiding it for a long time. And he's carrying this hope that a moment ago was very deep and calm, but despite his mastery, just got a little bit anxious and excited.
Can I cast detect thoughts without him realizing it?
You may certainly try.
You guys think I should? I heard that.
I think if you ask on the mental link, I'll say no.
Yeah, I was
because
gonna
we
say, if
came
you're
in-
thinking, should I cast Detect Thoughts? Like, no, don't do that.
because this is a negotiation amongst. I mean, we're basically country level negotiations. That would
That's
be
true.
that would be pretty
Question, though.
rude.
Is Hulwin in our mental link?
He is not, but
Ah.
but she is in the same room as Hora, who is
Because she can cast Detect Thoughts at will.
But isn't the chamber protected?
Yes. Detect Thoughts cannot pierce the chamber.
So unless we invited her in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
Which
also,
I think
like-
would probably be a bad idea.
John is gonna tip off his companions about the feeling he got off of Balthamius' reaction.
Okay. I guess I'll ask him, like, do you know anything about Penumbra? Do you know anything about, the fathers of your fathers?
Keep this close to the chest. John's gonna mentally advise you.
Oh, echoing off that is that truth that we know of them, that should not be something that we.
Oh, no. That's not going to get, no. In this case, nothing's going to be said of that.
I like how we're not even like saying the thought to each other.
Voldemort.
Penumbra is a half-forgotten whisper for our people. But I know that it was the crucible of our liberation. I know it is there that Gith and Zerthamon first came to blows. And I know that if our ancestors had not cleansed and purged it, the illithid would not be as scattered as they are today.
Before we
Well,
went to Penumbra, all the information we had were Gith documents, right? Because we went to Karlith's fortress, and that's where we got the information from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took his whole library.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, he took his whole library and you had access to it.
Yeah.
John has had some more interactions and encounters with Gith of various types as well.
Well, we literally got Penumbra's location. Like it's light, like it's point in space,
Yes.
essentially, from there. And then we're
Correct.
able to calculate its, or more correctly, its historical one, and then calculated its actual
Drift.
location based on galactic drift. Right. Okay, cool. So even based on their technology or their information, we still have the most updated. I mean, obviously, we're just
Penumbra.
there, but
There is not Penumbra is not common knowledge. The only reason this guy knows about it is because he's very old and very learned. That word means nothing to your rank and file Gith.
So basically, we just gave we confirmed what Hulwin said basically instantly.
Yeah.
What we saw there, at least, is that the illithid, at least in the area that we visited, were no longer a threat there. And your people, your forefathers, lived there freely.
Distant cousins, I would think. The same age as us, but entirely free of our particular ancestral sins.
It does seem that way.
Wondrous.
Across the link to both Dolores and John, based on the information you gave me, I can't read people, but we're not, I don't know, in a position of sending someone like this to negotiate with us. Is it the Giths are very they're very separated, right? Like they don't have a specific form of government that like rules over all of them.
Yeah, they have a lot of different outposts and stuff like that. Each enclave, like they're all the same people. They consider themselves the same people, but each enclave is very. They don't. It's not like they have a united. Not like they have a Lich Queen.
Got it. Okay, cool. I guess the question is, why did they send someone to, I mean, beyond the threat of the illithid? What made them take it seriously to come here, and what do they need?
Good question. I'm not gonna quite ask that yet. Actually, maybe I will. Basically, just broach it of like, as you're aware from Hulin, we have need of your help, but what would you require from us for that? What is your interest here?
What is your interest in my people?
Well, we definitely need your help against the illithid. They're formidable, and we don't have the same defenses against them as you do.
I have been told that you are wanderers from afar, that this is not your home. Why are you putting yourselves in harm's way, risking worse than destruction for this place?
Because we have come to love some of the people here in Perianth and care for them, and because it is the right thing to do. While many of the worlds we've come to, there's been different morals and rules and laws. One of the things that we believe in is that subjugation is against our right for freedom.
I agree. I'll roll an insight check for our boy here real quick. He's not specifically targeting Yasmin. This is
I'll take the lull as an opportunity to use analyze weakness.
Okay.
Not as a like a hostile thing, but
Mhm.
it's useful to come into.
Well, that's higher than his CR.
Also, we're planning on freeing your more close related cousins by killing Blacketh, so
He smiles. It's almost a grin. And why would you do that? Perhaps more dangerous.
she's also subjugating an entire people.
Then I know what it is that we need. We need your aid in am creating a future where Gith Yankee and Gith Zerai can simply be called Gith. And on that note, we're going to end tonight's episode. Thanks everyone for joining us. We'll see you next time.